to you. Okay,
This
your
fucking-
camera
Fuck
did
you,
not
Craig!
do any. Yes, your camera did not do anything to you. Stop kicking it. I'm gonna have to give it a character sheet and health if you keep kicking it. I'm gonna make your camera the BBEG if you keep knocking it over.
Oh no.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of Failed Attempt, where a collection of assholes sit around and try to play Dungeons and Dragons, and unfortunately
And
we don't
not
have the
kick their
baby with
camera.
us today. Yes, we don't have the baby with us today, but it's okay. Unfortunately, we're just gonna have to live without him. So there was a lot that happened Tuesday. It was Malador and Yorick and Merida that played.
And
No.
And then-
and Steven.
Oh, Tuesday?
Steven
I thought
Yes.
I played Tuesday.
I don't think you played at all.
No, remember I had the huge thing that happened with the building?
That's right. But I know, god damn it, now I have to fucking remember. Because I just posted up the episode from
York
then.
and Merida joined us on their car ride home, and then they left.
That was the session after the session we did with me, Merida, and York.
Yeah, it was Clothed and Depressed, was Malador, Yorick, and Merida. And then the Tuesday one, yes, was Steven, Vidar, and Malador. So Malador got to play twice.
Asshole.
So the only one that didn't play at all was Garrison. Okay, but there was a lot that went on in those. Okay, so yes.
I stole all of a pirate's money, Garrison.
Oh, not all of it, but
I beat him in
Malador
cards. Dead to me.
Malador discovered that he knows how to gamble during the festival.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Garrison, I had you make your way toward light. So you'll start there. I had you make your way out there because I know your goal was to go find that door. And because you weren't here to tell the group that you should go find the door, no one else wanted to go find the door. They all got involved in other shit, so I just sent you there.
Oh yeah, I blew up my 4th cart.
Yeah, you blew up another cart.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can't
Yeah.
leave you
Just
alone.
ruining this world. Yep.
Yeah, he stuck a firework on the back of Steven's neck.
I did do that.
He blew up a cart. He played cards with a one-eyed pirate. and now he's trying to steal from someone that he thinks is magical. So that's gonna be fun. Merida, you went to Taco Bell and sat down with your sister Tyr and just started getting stoned out of your mind. So that's where you were the entire time. Steven tried sitting down to talk to you and you made fun of him for being a goat. There you go. Vidar tried sitting down with you and having a serious conversation and you made fun of his horns. That's where all that came from.
Okay.
And it was all just because you were stoned as shit.
That's what happened.
Yorick wandered off and got himself into some trouble, which we'll get into in a minute. And then Vidar saw a familiar face that dropped a big bombshell on him. So I'm not going to reveal any of those until we get into the game, but that is where everyone is right now. So Garrison is at light. Malador and Steven are in the poor district. Merida and Vidar are in the mid district, and Yorick is in the rich district. Like, all you guys are all spread throughout Coast City.
What the fuck is happening?
I have no idea.
We don't like staying together, do we?
No, you really don't. You guys spread all the fucking time. But at least I don't have to do separate sessions because you're all in the same city.
You're sorry, bro.
All right. So because Garrison, because you didn't get to play at all last week, we'll start with you. So Light wasn't letting anyone in until the festival began. Once it began, you were able to make your way down there. You were able to go inside. The bar itself was open to just sitting down and drinking in a traditional sense. However, it was also very wrapped up in the festival. So there were dancers coming in and out of the bar. Spacious, like I had described it when it was Trouble. The 4 or 5 tables and then the bar that stretched across it the door that was behind the bar, and then another door that you guys had discovered was a storage closet off to the back right of the building. As you walk in, there's all the different colors flashing from the fireworks outside. Also, I have to let you know, the Coast City as a whole down the strip put a veil. They had actually basically stapled a veil between the buildings to try and block the sunlight out because they didn't want to wait till night to do the festival. And as you're walking from rich to mid to poor, you keep noticing small groups of kids that are lighting fireworks up and puncturing holes inside the veil, and little embers going down and setting it on fire. So there's little trails of fire that just very, very slowly start going toward different buildings and carts and other festival items. But then again, as the day goes by, like pretty much where the rest of the group is, you guys are mid to late afternoon now, because you got up in the morning and you had a lot of shit happen. So light is where you begin. So when you go in there, there's probably about 20 people, but they do continue coming in and out. You have all of the one thing you'd also notice about this festival is the enchantments and the magic. It's all that's gone. There's no floating pirate ships this time. The pyrotechnics are just pyrotechnics. It's not magic. It's just regular physical fireworks. So all of like the glamour is still there, but the magical part of the first festival you guys had gone in is all gone.
Right.
So the moment you walk out of the inn, that's immediately what you notice is that it's just normal people doing normal things. But as you get into light, there are all of those colorful, barely dressed dancers coming in and out with drinks and trays of food, and they got the greens and the blues and the big like grass blades coming out the back with the fruit hats, and they're all just coming out and going, basically doing waitressing and then right back out the building and then coming in and just trying to like upsell. So they have been going in and out of all of the businesses trying to help them out. But that is where you arrive, is at light. The door in question is still behind the bar, which you were able to immediately notice it was there. You have what you have behind the bar is okay. This is where it gets funny. What you have behind the bar is a turtle. No, it's not Vernon. But you do have an elderly turtle behind the bar that is moving sloth-like. So you're gonna notice that it holds a cup and then it kind of brings the rag up and it's just staring very intently as it just slowly goes into the cup and like and it breaks. And then it goes to pick up another cup. So as you're approaching the bar, there's just glass now from 4 or 5 different cups all over the bar. No one really seems to be paying any attention to it, but that is what you walk into. There's music in the air, so you have enhanced hearing at this point. So it's a little difficult for you to pinpoint and focus. Just because of how loud it is, and then the bumping of the bass, a bunch of faces you've never seen, and then the weird part is the setup of the inside of the bar looks exactly the way it did when you first entered Trouble.
Yeah, so I mean, again, the whole reason coming here was to see if the door was magical, and the person with detect magic isn't here. So naturally, I wouldn't have even come if he wasn't with me, because there's no point. I mean, but I'm going to give it a shot because I'm here now. And I'm just sick of all of us coming here and the one person that we need here is not here.
Well, when I was taking control of your character, that's kind of what I figured. I figured he would have eventually just said, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to go do it myself.
Yeah.
And that's why I sent you here. Because I do understand that at some point, Garrison just goes, you know what, fuck detect magic, and goes to do what he wants to do on his own. So it's kind of, that's why I brought you here.
I mean, can I try at least a little Arcana check? I mean, just to see.
Garrison right now. Open sesame. Yes. Well, I've done all I can do.
Yep, well,
Um,
that's it.
You want to go over and inspect the door? You mean?
Yeah. I
Are
did see
you
if it's even magic. I'm
Well,
not
you're not
proficient in it,
proficient in Arcana, so um,
but I mean, I'm just gonna like, I don't know. Maybe it looks magic. Maybe it doesn't. Like,
okay. Well, here's this because of your fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 languages. You do see. Do you remember when I told you trouble was written in deep speech?
yes.
Light is written in Elvish.
Okay.
The door in question in deep speech says exit. So you
Cool
have
beans.
you have
Yeah.
the title on the outside of the bar in Elvish that says light, and this mystery door in the back in deep speech that says exit, and it's very, very out of place. The writing doesn't look the same as light. You see like on the napkins and on the glasses there's beautiful calligraphy, because that's just what they do with napkins. But the writing all matches how light is written outside the building. How this is written does not match the same calligraphy. It looks very out of place. The colors don't match. The handwriting doesn't match.
I swear to God, this is like a red herring. If you're just throwing this at me right now, like, oh, exit. Oh, perfect. Like this,
You
guys,
got
we're
a
done.
clue.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and try and like inspect the door and open it.
Okay.
I
I mean,
see.
you're not gonna get any resistance from the turtle. He doesn't even notice you're there.
Yeah.
So I mean, you walk around to the back of the bar, and he's just smash. As the glass just now is like falling off the bar onto the floor, and you're kind of having to step and tiptoe so you don't step on it. It's just pouring. It's just pouring. Little shards of glass just pouring. At this point, it's probably 6 or 7 glasses that have now broke, and he just continues to pick them up and tries to clean it. Tries to put his giant mitt in there and just.
Who hired him? Like, this is a terrible hire.
But you are gonna see on the door there is no doorknob, there is no latch, there's not even hinges. It is in the shape of a
Open
door.
sesame.
It is in the shape of a door. It does have the rounded top and the straight edges, and then the bottom. There is about this much room between the floor and the bottom of the door, so you can clearly tell it's a door. But there is no. It doesn't look like there's anything to like open it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it like a push to see if it just pushes open. I'm not having any high hopes, but
Okay.
fucking when in doubt.
I mean, are you like pushing it, or just giving
like
it a quick...
just like it's a normal door. Like if it's just gonna like swing open. I'm not gonna like try and like slam it open.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Well,
first just gently push it. If it doesn't go, I will give it a little oomph. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to see if it's like stuck.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
doesn't
you do
kick
go.
random doors open like Malcolm.
You do go to push, and it's not the creak that you're used to. You go to push, and you hear, but it doesn't open.
Come on, Garrison. You never push a pull.
It's as if when you pushed it, you latched something into place.
Of course. Yeah. All right. All right. I'm gonna do like investigation. I'm just gonna see if there's any more writing like on the inside of the door frame or anything, something to give me a hint. I don't know.
Okay.
That's natural 20 for a 22.
Hell yeah. You do see, as you're looking around, just like the edges and what there is for a door frame, and just any kind of molding or anything that's in there. Even like in between the designs. With that, I mean, basically, if you had a microscope, you'd be doing this shit with it, just going all over it. You're really feeling up this door, Garrison. I'm concerned about you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I've got to fill up that wood.
But right in the center of it, you see the sign that says exit and deep speech. And then as you're looking around, you see more like celestial and infernal and more deep speech and some elvish and some orc and like pretty much all the languages coincidentally that you know how to read. But they're just little insignias of just different signatures on the door. Just different names that you don't recognize. And they're very, very tiny, almost not even noticeable, and they're right around the outside of the door frame. You notice about 4 or 5 of them, about one at the top of the door, and then they just kind of progress down to the floor.
I'm gonna give one last shove to the door with my shoulder just to see if it'll budge. Anything or like any give?
No, same thing. Like you don't hear the click again. You don't hear the latch or the click again. But you kind of no.
I'm just like, all right. All right.
If I'm understanding right, you're not trying.
Right. Well, now with the shoulder, I'm gonna like give it a good heave ho, like a good shove. I'll roll athletics. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. You have advantage on that too.
Oh, thank God. Maybe.
15.
No.
Okay.
15. Yeah.
So you give it a good. So I mean, you drive your shoulder into it, and you hear a. And you kind of feel it give a little bit. And as you pull your shoulder back, you can see an indent. So you definitely did some damage to it, but it was not enough to push through.
Okay.
Again.
Yeah, I'll give it one more heave ho. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna back off.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 28.
All right. So this time you kind of like take 2 steps back, like you're trying to size up the door, and then and you hear the splinter. You can actually feel little bits of the wood from the door like spray up and spray down as you just blast your way through this door. And as you go through it, you kind of gather your bearings and you are back inside the bar. Only now there isn't a turtle behind the bar. It's a
burnt corpse skeleton.
No,
frozen.
We're back.
Fucking sweet. All right. Good to know. I'm gonna come back through, close the door. What's left of it.
So, as you go to turn around to face the door, you see it shimmer, and it starts to close on its own.
Oh no.
Do you go through?
Uh-oh.
I mean, it's either you go through or you don't.
What do I want to do? Yeah, I'll go back through.
Okay. So you go back through and re-enter, and there's the weird turtle. And as you turn around to try and make what's left of the door just reforms.
Okay. Like the door like repairs.
Mm-hmm. As if you didn't even bust through it.
And then I'm just gonna give it a slight little push just to see if it just pushes open again. No? Okay. Nope. All right. So as far as I'm concerned, that's good to go.
Like, damn it, I could have gone home.
Yeah. Well,
what did you do, Garrison? You came back here for your friends? What is wrong with you?
I know. How dare I?
How dare
Um,
you?
I'm like, okay, all right. And now I'm gonna head back back to the inn to find everybody to be like, guys, I found a way home.
Okay. I need a con save, sir.
Me? Con save?
Mhm.
Okay. Uh, 15.
Okay. As you exit light, you suddenly get hit with that old familiar feeling of the sunlight affecting you once again.
Oh shit.
Do I have the memories or no?
Of what?
Of like the you said like before there was like that science procedure that it showed me like messing with beakers, and that's why I was like immune. So like are
Yeah.
all those memories gone?
So okay. Yes, so let me back up. As you're exiting light, not only do you get that sudden familiar feeling of the pain that the sun brings to you, but once that happens, you're also hit with all of your original timeline memories. So all the new ones that began to form from you being here get pushed out. So it's kind of like memory flashes begin, and all those beaker memories that you were hit with, and all this new stuff, and everything that was going on with your parents, and all those memories that were flooding in suddenly just start to flash away. And now all of your original memories start taking the front of your brain once again.
Hmm.
And that all happens within a couple of seconds.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That sheet is still over the city though, right? I mean, I'm sure there's still like holes in it every which way, but
so the only reason that I had you do a con save was because of those, because once you exit out of light, there's enough holes that have been ripped in from the kids shooting fireworks that sun is still peering down. Now it's not peering down to the point where it's going to hurt you because it's mid to late afternoon.
Yeah.
But it was enough for you to go out and oh shit. As a beam of it just kind of goes right toward the door of light, oddly enough, and you just feel it on your face, that familiar.
Can you do that movement again? The sunlight coming down?
I stroke my pickle.
Sorry, you can continue. You can continue. Sorry.
All right. Well, that's a fucking bummer.
What the fuck?
I had to clean it off. Someone get me a towel.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the inn. Be mindful now of the sun again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and keep an eye out for everybody and try to find them.
I'm not going to make you roll for this one, but you are also as all of these old memories start to flood in and you realize that now walking through that door did something. It pushed this timeline out and replaced it with the original one. As you're making your way back toward the inn, you start to feel an overwhelming pain within your entire body, telling you that you are literally starving to death.
Okay. Yeah.
God dang it.
Okay.
When was the last time?
36 hours.
Was it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah.
Because I leave those for you. I don't have you do that when I take control of your character. Because that's fun.
No.
That's fun RP for you. So I don't do that. But yes,
no,
36
it's just been so
hours.
long. Because what was the last session we did? Was it that we fought the people by the river?
The one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eaters? Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Those are the guys by the inn.
I wish.
No. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yep.
But so yeah, I'm gonna try and find everybody and kind of keep a lookout for any near duels as well.
All right. So now we're gonna pan over to Malador.
Yay.
So let's do your shit. Now I know what you guys are trying to do. Because he told me what you guys were trying to do. He broke it down for me. Let me do the rolls. Because you already did yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fake fall over.
Yep.
And while I'm in distress, he's gonna grab it and book it.
Yep, so let me do this with a couple of things, because he used his spell of disguise self.
Yep.
So I don't need to roll for that, but I do need to roll to see if the guy can see through it, which, nope, that's, okay. So he wanted to come out as the goblin. You rolled to fake fall over. Okay, so just describe how you fall over. Let's RP
Malador is getting ready to throw his first dart, and when he throws it, he goes, "Wah!"
And then everybody in the back goes, "Wah!"
Okay.
Face plants on purpose.
Like the Wii Sports bowling.
The gentleman does not react to it at all, except for looking at you and laughing hysterically. But
Perfect distraction.
that does open a window right there. So now, let's see. So he needed to roll. What did I tell him to roll? Sleight of hand and stealth. Let's see how you do, sir. Sleight of hand, of course you have advantage. Fuck you. All right.
So he's
God,
disguised selfing as a goblin.
Yes. Which you can disguise self as something of equal height and body build. So, he would be a goblin that is in very good shape, but he is naturally short. So it would look like just like a taller goblin.
Like a hobgoblin.
He'd probably look like one of those big goblins we fought at like the beginning of the sessions.
But so that's are there goblins that are like good here, or
we don't know?
All the good, like why would you?
Goblin is what he chose. I didn't say anything.
I was the one that brought up a goblin because they like to steal things.
So all I can tell you is the roll that I did is the guy doesn't see through the illusion and hardly pays any attention because now he's focused on Malador being a jackass.
Okay, all right, yeah.
And then he needed stealth. Okay, so let me roll that because he actually needs it twice. There we go. That is a 4.
No.
Fantastic. So he's gonna get disadvantage on that. Okay. So you fall over and he's focusing on you, and Judd comes trotting up as his like hunched over Nosferatu goblin self. And in the middle of the distraction, he goes to reach for the table to get the crown and the sack. Excuse me. I mean, the guy like immediately goes from you down to him, seeing these hands just reaching out to the table.
Darkness.
Okay. Darkness does what?
Garrison.
This was your amazing plan that everybody was on board with.
Hey. It was amazing up until this point, okay?
Yeah.
It was amazing until the execution phase, and then we're like, wait, there's so many holes.
It was really good because
all right.
Stephen is an eloquence bard, and so he just could not fail like using weighted dice to steal people's money.
Yeah.
He just could
Magical
not fail.
darkness spreads from the. Actually, that's actually true. I don't think he can even fail stealth. I think the lowest he can roll is a 10.
No, that's only on a charisma skill-based stuff. It's not on dex stuff. It's just charisma stuff.
All right, so darkness, 10 minutes. Magical darkness spreads from a point you choose within the 15-foot radius sphere. Yeah, but he needs to be able to see through it.
He can't see through it. He's got disadvantage.
He can't see through it.
Oh, he's right there by it. He can just grab it. He already has his hands to it.
A creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness.
Yeah, it's magical
darkness. And he has dark vision, but he cannot see through it. Okay.
But his hands were like right there on the stuff, so he can just grab it and go.
I can roll with disadvantage to see if he can still grab it. So hold on. Hold on to your hat there, bud.
I'm pretty sure he would probably give himself Bardic Inspiration.
So
for that, at
he
least.
That would be a flat roll because he has advantage on
Are
it.
you eating Sour Punch straws?
16.
Yes.
Like gummies.
Okay, yep. He grabbed
Okay.
both and hightails it out of there. Now
Let's
let me do
go!
another
My
stealth
plan
to see if
fucking
you.
worked.
And a 15. Yep, he gets away successfully.
Yes.
All right, but now you are going to be in darkness for 10 minutes. So we're gonna
Okay.
pan the camera
Let's fucking go. We're thieves.
until we come back and the guy discovers you stole from him. That's gonna be fun.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
What are you
It was
talking
this
about? I
goblin.
fell over on the ground.
I fell over, bro.
Hold on a second. I need to check something. Darkness.
Yeah, right. Because I'm pretty sure it's a concentration spell.
It is not.
I was on the ground before
not?
after I did.
It is
No.
a concentration spell. Yeah, darkness is. It has to be.
Not mine, I don't think, because it's
If the point you choose an object you are holding or blah blah blah, the darkness emanates from the object. Yeah, no, his is not a concentration.
yeah, it's because it's a
That's
feat thing with
fucking
my
broken.
it's because of my heritage with the tiefling, I believe.
Yeah,
That's so
his is not a
Oh, it's a
concentration.
racial trait.
Yeah, it's a racial trait.
Gotcha.
He can't see through it either, but it's not a concentration, and
Okay.
he
Yeah,
can't drop it. It's a 10-minute duration regardless. He can't drop it. It
Yeah,
doesn't move with him.
There's a specific spell that you can use that you can see in magical darkness.
It's called Devil's Sight. It's a warlock thing.
Yeah. So unless he's holding an object, it's not going to travel with him. So like if he casts the darkness on a ball and he's holding it, the darkness will move with him. Otherwise, it's just there. So for 10 minutes, unless you decide to bounce out, you're in your own darkness and
No,
can't see.
I'm gonna stay so it doesn't look suspicious on my end.
Okay. All right.
So you cast the darkness, right?
Yes.
We need
Yeah,
the
but
A1
there's
acting.
there's no vocal, there's no nothing. I
Yep.
just do
There's
it.
no vocal, there's no components, there's no nothing. He just does it.
You better put on that acting. Be like, what the fuck? Oh, you can't see.
I'm really good at deception.
Who turned off?
It's
the
that's a
Um,
performance.
That has to be.
That's
performance.
yeah. Give me a performance roll because if
Okay.
you're going to be doing this within the dark, I need to. Yeah, it's +2.
That's a 19.
Okay. Let me see how his insight is, and his insight is garbage. Okay. All right. So when I come back to you, I expect a good performance, sir. All right.
You know I always come up with some bullshit.
Yorick. So as you stand up at this desk where this older woman was playing music with all of these different glasses, and then you arrived and she transformed into Ellenwyn Crow
Oh shit.
and began
They
to
didn't
hover
know.
above everybody, including her desk, and went full on witch mode again with the hair going out and her skin turning gray and the magical barrier around her.
Where is your
What do
right
you
now?
do?
I'm in
She
the
got
rich.
up?
long knife
I'm about to
fingernails.
get wamped.
Like
Yep.
where at in the rich district?
It actually would have been not
Right,
far from where you were. But that's why I had you roll to
I'm
see
in the
if you'd
mid
even see
district
it.
right now, right?
But when you went into the rich district to accost those, to find to
The
chase
thing?
after those kids, yeah, to
Oh,
chase after
no,
those
I
kids.
just went into the district.
Yeah, I know that. When you
I
went
didn't start
through,
chasing the kids until I almost got to, you know.
oh, I know,
Okay.
I know. But that's
Okay.
why I had you roll to see what you would see,
Got you, and I missed it.
and you missed it.
Got
That
you.
was if you had rolled high enough, goddammit, I would have had
I
to
would-
reveal it too early.
I was rolling so well that night.
I know, except for being able to
And
see
then
what you wanted to see.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I found something else.
Yes, you did. All right. So, Yorick, what would you like to do? Because she is just hovering above the ground right now. How would you like to react?
I am going to get apparently attacked by Binks. Down. I am gonna stay ready and prepare to Eldritch Blast at any given moment.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait and see if she's gonna actually be hostile or if she's just gonna do the weird, spooky, "Ooh, look, I'm still alive" thing, and then just disappear. I just
Okay.
don't want her to hurt any of the children.
So as you are preparing and you're watching, the crowd of kids isn't even really reacting to what's going on. They all seem frozen in time.
Ah, jeez.
Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay,
Mm-mm.
never mind.
As she just as she just starts to slowly hover towards you. She's off the ground 10 feet, and she hovers up to you until she's about 5 feet away, and then just continues to be there. The barrier that is around her that is creating that shimmer that you're used to seeing around her just starts getting brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. I finally found you. As her voice just kind of echoes throughout the rich district. And as you're looking around, it's not just the kids that are frozen in time. You look around at everyone. The horses have stopped mid-step. Anyone who is exchanging money.
Yeah.
You see one person going to pull a piece of clothes off a rack, and they're just
One guy's
stuck
in
there.
the middle of mewing. He's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that checks out.
right, Jake?
No.
He's just stuck there going.
I mean, I'm not that hard to find. Wherever you hear chaos, show up and I'm there.
And she kind of tilts her head. There's something different about you. As she's just kind of continuing to float. Her hair starts to float in front of her face and crosses each other and then goes back. And what you notice about her hair this time around that you didn't notice the first time when you guys fought her all those other times is on the ends of her hair, there's actually little snakes. And as they curl around the front, they're...
Don't look at her.
And then they separate back out.
Already
And
fucked
every-
Medusa once.
And
Don't
as
look at
her hair comes back out, it actually gets longer. And it starts to flow some more.
She's a
Gets longer.
Demogorgon, isn't she?
She's what?
A Demogorgon.
Demogorgon.
Oh, Debbie Gorgon?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
You get one more reaction, York. What are you doing? If you want to try to talk your way out of it, then talk. Otherwise, one
Eldritch
reaction.
Blast. Running away is a viable option.
Yeah, no, I am not prepared considering I don't have the book and I am just not prepared. So I'm just gonna keep trying to talk her down. Like look, we could stand here, face off. Or I could just run and make it more fun.
You see the bright, it's not getting any brighter anymore. It's not bright to the point where it's blinding, but it is bright to the point where this invisible barrier is now very visible. And it starts to blink. Please run. As she just kind of starts floating off to the right and circling around you.
Oh god.
Please run.
Well, now.
So she floats between you and the archway that leads to the mid district, staying within that 5 feet.
All right. I am going to use. I'm going to use Misty Step to
Okay.
get behind her and closer to the as close to that archway as I can get.
Okay.
30 feet. You can get 30 feet with that bad boy.
30 of them. Oh god. Golly
A
gee,
lot of
30 of them.
It's a lot of liquids.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go max distances.
Okay, give me 1 second. Your max distance is what?
30 feet.
Okay. She. Huh. Yeah.
Counter
Actually, yeah.
spell.
No, she is going to use a legendary action and cast silence on you.
Oh,
Shit.
What does
yikes!
silence do?
Oh
It
no.
makes it so he can't cast spells.
Any
Damn, I've had
somatic
that done to
spells.
me before, and
Or
it pissed
any
me
verbal
off.
spells. If he just has somatic spells, then he's good. But if it's
Oh my
verbal,
god,
then he
if
can't.
Misty
If
step.
Judd-
Misty step is a vocal.
Yeah.
if Judd was here, he could tell you my experience with being silenced, bro. I was silenced for like 5 sessions in my old campaign. It was so
Silence
annoying.
him. Silence him right now.
So you go to cast Misty step, and she counters it with silence, and you are unable to move.
Oh, what a bitch.
Not that way.
Hold on, I got a question. Has the thing happened yet?
DM me.
I really don't anything that's not that doesn't require vocal.
Yeah, you're extra fucked now.
She's going. I mean, it's almost 9 o'clock. She's going to bed, I guess.
Well, then.
Ah.
Yep, the witch doctor is going to bed.
Actually, you've got a point.
Oh, okay.
I think he's talking to me.
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, he's talking to me.
Yeah, you've got a point. Okay.
Can't even use
Um.
this. Oh my god.
Well, actually, hang on a sec. While he's trying to figure out some shit, I gotta.
You also have to figure out some shit. Boom, 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 boom.
No fucking way they put Ice Spice in a soda commercial.
Okay. All right. So Yorick, she starts to float towards you even closer and starts sticking one of her long fingernailed bony hands out at you.
No,
And
there.
do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
She's gonna touch you in your no-no square.
Actually, she is. Ah, okay, here we go. So this should be fun. What is your AC, Yorick?
15.
Fantastic. Okay, so that is a natural 17. And let me see something here. Okay, so you are resistant to that. That's good.
Rest in peace, Yorick.
So she is going to hit you with chill touch. But you're resistant to it.
Look what you've taught her. I haven't. Don't look at me.
Okay, so let's see.
York is yelling, non-consensual, but nobody can hear him. I
So
do not
with
consent.
so with your resistance, that will be 13 points of necrotic damage.
Oof.
Yeah. I'm sorry that was confusing, but I had to clear that up. Yes, so she reaches out and casts Chill Touch on you for 13 points of necrotic damage. So even though you're resistant, you still feel the pain of it.
Yeah.
Right after she boops your snoot, Merida, she stole your spell.
Yeah.
Rude.
Look what you taught her.
She's then going to
Be original, damn it!
she's then gonna hover back to the left to get out of from between you and the archway. She's gonna go back to where she originally was and hover back out in front of you. And from the archway, a voice is gonna bellow through. Enough, Ellenwyn. And you can literally, like, as this happens, you can see the magical aura that is lifting her up just slowly starts to dwindle down. The hair that's hovering slowly starts to shorten back up and dwindle down. And she just kind of looks toward the archway, and you can just see her demeanor completely change from just this frightening entity to being scared of something else. And she just glues her eyes toward the archway.
Hey, let's get that.
And what comes through the archway is a pale yellow tiefling.
I think it is.
That is Zarut.
Ah.
Coming through with his blue overalls.
Zarut.
That is Zarut. And he just kind of walks through. And as he's walking through the archway, one thing that, again, because of your stupid high perception, one thing that you notice is the archway actually bows out even more as he's walking through it. As if the very space around him is not big enough for him. But and then once he makes it to the other way, it reshapes. And she is completely powered down at this point, right back to just the frail old looking human woman as she lowers down to the ground. Why are you here? And she's like talking normally now. It's not the raspy nails on a chalkboard voice that you're used to from her.
Right.
My apologies, Yorick. You are the wrong one. She's looking for you, but not you. I understand. You met her in your other life, yes?
Correct.
Well, evidently you met her here too. This is the wrong one, Ellenwyn. He cannot be harmed. He is very important here. And she's just completely like derailed and goes flush and like, there's two? So she goes, there's two, and like just starts to rub her hands with a smile, and then like just depression just falls over her face.
I mean, I'd be pretty pissed too if I found out there was two of me.
I understand you've gotten a letter since you've been here.
Yes, I have, and I'm very, very confused about it. He's gonna take out the letter.
I already know what it says. I need you to make sure that everyone who has received one responds.
So we just respond to the letters, and we can go back to where we originally came from. No more of this mixed realities.
It all depends on how you respond, but you need to respond. Also, and he literally, like, he points at you. He points right at one of your pockets. Those tickets are there for a reason. Make sure you show up.
I'm gonna look in that pocket, and
What
I-
is in my
those
pocket?
So you're gonna pull 2 tickets out of your pocket, and it's literally gonna say Gladiator Night. Like
Why-
open call fight.
Malador would know exactly.
why?
This is killing me. This is fucking killing me.
That's
Well, I
kinda funny,
believe
'cause
I believe that ties into something that you've already learned, yes? When you went underground?
I.
You'll figure it out. Come, Ellenwin. He's literally gonna flag Ellenwin, and she's just like defeated and now crying is just gonna follow him, and they're gonna go back through the archway.
what the fuck this guy want with Malador? Also, that's awesome you're finally using that arena we talked about.
Okay, so while you're sitting there confused, let's go to Vidar and Merida,
Shit.
which you guys are still sitting at the table at Taco Bell. Merida, at this point, you and Tyr would have stopped smoking a little while ago, so it does begin to fade. And as you come back into the
So it has
reality of your
happened.
consciousness,
So it has happened. Does York see anything? If I'm back at the Taco Bell? Or are we time skipping?
we're not.
Okay. Okay.
But I have not revealed that to him yet.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
Yep, I'm trying to give you guys all some screen time.
He's talking about the
Um,
thing I'm thinking about, right?
No. Well, I don't know what you're thinking about. I'm not in your head.
The thing that literally just happened. That me and him were chasing after last session. How I destroyed the cart.
Remember he tripped? He was trying to do his Iron Man thing, and he
Yep.
went right off to the
That's
right.
what he's talking about? Okay.
Yep, it all happened in
That's what I
sequence.
figured he was talking about.
That whole thing happened at the same time.
Gotcha.
That's what I mean by when I had you passing through the arch and you failed your roll, I was able
see
to
what the fuck was
derail.
going on.
He was able to derail your eyes over onto something else, and thankfully you took the hook. So.
Yeah, it was the kids.
But all right, so Merida, you start coming back into reality, and your high begins to fade. And fortunately for you, you don't vomit pretty colors this time. But everything does start to go back to just the normal, either dull or vibrant colors that reality is. Sitting next to you is your sister, who is also coming out of her high, and a very weirdly anxious and confused Vidar sitting across from you at the same table.
Yeah, he's got his hands kind of crossed like this, and he's playing with his thumbs, and you can tell like his knee is just bouncing vigorously.
He's playing with his thumbs.
And he's just like boom, 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 boom.
Are you good, mate?
No.
No,
Do you want to talk about your feelings?
it's not my feelings. It regards our lives.
What get us into now?
I didn't get it. Hey, you remember the witch that we killed?
Yeah, about that.
She's back.
I know.
We can't stay at the inn anymore.
Okay. Why?
It has been blown up.
Oh!
It.
Of course.
I
Wait! Can I
I
guess?
didn't do it. I did not do it. Please.
I figured it. Well, I know Garrison has a problem with furniture.
I talked. You
Yeah,
remember?
Garrison just demoed the entire friggin' inn.
You remember the yellow tiefling that sent us here?
Yes.
I ran into him
Oh!
going from the mid district to the rich district. He was standing at the archway and he was talking to me, saying that she's going to fuck it up, talking about the witch. And I went through, I didn't see anything about a witch, but I saw some kids who looked very suspicious coming out of an alleyway next to the inn.
Works.
They weren't playing with fireworks in their hands, but they were like trying to zip up a backpack, and I was able to do some sneaky stuff and run into them and steal their backpack. I know I don't like stealing from kids, but whatever. It ended up being a good thing. But there was bomb making stuff inside of it.
Oh.
And so I retraced their steps to the back of the inn, and I found a bomb that they had planted at the back of the inn. And I was able to get the bomb into the river, and it exploded in the river, but it did destroy the inn. Like the back.
Meredith's kicking herself because she saw those kids earlier.
Nope. Well, I mean, okay. So I'm going to correct this out of character, but because you've already said it in character, we're going to keep it that way. It did not destroy the back of the inn because it was planted behind the inn. It destroyed the two buildings next to it.
The two buildings next to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. The inn is not destroyed. My fault. Scratch
What
that.
you? Yeah. Keep going.
But it got me thinking. I've been sitting here thinking, the placement of the bomb
It's a little
and
close,
who's
wasn't it?
what it was placed to target someone. I'm guessing because there is a bedroom where someone sleeps on the other side of the wall.
Did you know whose room it was?
My room.
I see. Guess I should tell you where she is then.
You know where she is?
I do.
And you're sitting here getting high?
I passed the information over to Yorick, and he did with it what he decided.
Yorick went on his own
Are you
to fight the witch that took all of us to kill?
To be fair, Yorick has been the root of our problems lately.
Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?
Hi.
Where is she? Where is she?
Just inside the rich district, off there to the left.
Bedard's immediately going to get up and start running towards the rich district.
Why doesn't anyone think anything through first?
This is why we are Big Spoon and Little Spoon.
No, my little spoon.
Run in.
You sent my little spoon to face the witch? How dare you?
All right. So
I
Vidar,
sent him to the witch. I told him about the
Shame.
witch.
yes.
Shame.
So Vidar, as you get up from the table once again and go completely tunnel vision and start beelining it in that direction, Merida, you see Garrison enter the mid district as he passes through the large line of people. Very, very covered up in retrospect. He's got the hood up. He's got his robe pulled all the way around him. He would be very
the poor district.
Yeah, I already
Did he
talked to him
see?
about that. Yeah, he
Us?
saw it. He didn't care.
He didn't care. Got you.
I already talked to him. I made sure to ask about that before I decided where he was
Right.
going to go. But
I
you're
said,
fast enough to. He's fast enough to the point where I can justify him.
Oh, of course,
know what
yeah,
I mean?
100%.
and
I'm
I
not-
would just chalk it up as to some festival thing. Like I wouldn't
Yeah.
think I wouldn't think anything of it.
So yes, Vidar, you go completely tunnel vision again, which means you don't notice Garrison as
Mhm.
you're starting to run to go save Little Spoon. But Merida, as he gets up and starts to move, you do see Garrison coming out of the long line that leads to Taco Bell. Once again, like kind of hunched over, has the hood up and has the robe pulled around, but you do recognize that it is him. He just seems very much like hidden again.
I'm gonna get up and run over to him and like tap him on the shoulder. Peekaboo.
Oh hey. So
Uh,
news.
yeah, we have news too, but why don't we talk while we go?
Okay. Mine's good news.
Mine's bad news.
Oh fuck. All right.
how
beans.
Yeah.
How about before we talk, we go save the asses of our teammates?
Why can't anything be easy? All right. Let's...
Because our teammates. First, Yorick ran off like a headless chicken, and now Vidar just ran off like a headless chicken. It's like I told them that the witch is here, and they just ran.
The witch is here?
Yeah.
Where is she?
Are y'all running? Are y'all still standing here?
Yeah, Vidar's gone.
The left.
All right, and I'm just gonna beeline it to the witch.
Just,
All right. Okay.
just
So
go.
here's the thing. Here's the thing, Merida. When Vidar got up and ran, it was slightly normal. You could tell that he was running. He was running at full bore, but
Yeah,
it was
disappears.
yes, it was a speed that you could definitely keep up with because you guys have the same speed. When Garrison goes, I leave, it's just
I know that dust.
Just little dust cloud.
like
just
what the fuck? Just because his is 120 feet, so it's just where the fuck did he go? As you just see him leaving a trail, easily catches up to Vidar. Just so you're aware, Vidar, you're running
Mhm.
full bore, like angry and heading toward, and Garrison just pops up beside you and then starts passing you in the same direction.
Why you're explaining what's going on. Because every
Y'all
time you're
don't
like,
sit down long enough.
oh hey, the witch is here. She's over there. Okay. You just beeline it.
A second to have another word.
We shouldn't just sit still. Expect it to go.
I wasn't sitting still. I figured we would make a plan before just running into action. But no, none of y'all think with your head.
If we were
Casually
all in a
speaking to
group,
Yorick in character.
if we were all in a group together, coming up with a plan would be great. But since one of us went to face the witch by himself,
I like how I was the only one that made a plan this session.
times to make a
It
plan.
was a
is
terrible
out the
plan,
window.
though.
It worked! My plan worked, and it's gonna work.
Hasn't
and I'm
yet.
getting
It's not
3
done
items.
yet. So
I'll
Meredith
kill him if I
go
have
back.
to.
Taco Bell yell at her sister. We have to go save these idiots. Come on.
All right.
Not my choice either. But most of the time I have to save their asses. So let's go.
Okay. As she just takes one more giant bong rip and then puts it in her bag and gets up and leaves and starts following you.
You whore.
Way to sober up.
such a slut. Oh my god.
All right. Malador,
Yeah.
during this time, the 10-minute duration would have vanished. What are you doing? As the darkness leaves, you're now were you on your stomach or on your back?
He was face planted.
Okay. So you're now able to see again. If you're facing the ground or if you're looking up, either way, you're able to. Okay. You're able to see again. And you hear a very confused behind, like, what just happened? Why?
What the fuck happened? Oh, my face hurts.
Where did my stuff go? Like it, and
Ugh.
you're one thing that you're able to notice even without looking at the guy is that he's not doing anything toward you at this moment in time. He seems very focused on the table where his stuff went, and you can hear the footsteps start to just kind of like scramble back and forth in different directions trying to find it,
Hey!
looking through his robe.
Maldor's gonna yell at him. Hey! You got no shit to put up, then I'm leaving. In my opinion, you owe me.
We'll get to that.
Alright.
What just happened?
I'm not really sure. Everything got fucking dark and now my head hurts.
Okay, yeah, I mean he's literally just gonna continue looking through his robe and picking up the table and looking underneath it, and actually goes over to the crony that's in charge of the game and like latches onto him and just starts shaking him and yelling at him in his face. He's not even paying any attention to you. Where is my stuff? Who took my stuff? It was on the table. Why did everything get dark all of a sudden?
Maldor's gonna
So
stand
you-
there with his arms crossed. Well,
So
this
at
looks
this
like a predicament.
at this particular point in time, because you've been around spellcasters for so long, you are very easily able to tell that this guy knows nothing about magic.
Yeah. Yeah, because he would have knew I would have cast. I was the one that did the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how are we gonna settle this now?
And I mean, the crony is like shaken and scared. You can see that they're like basically like freezing up, unable to. They don't even know how to react right now. They're not saying anything. They're just like wide-eyed and like just completely fucking taken aback about everything that happened. Take just you take what I've made for the day. Just take it.
How much is it?
I don't know. It's
Maldor's
right
gonna
there.
walk up and grab all of it.
And the guy's just like, as he is saying, "Take my till," the other guy is still screaming in his face, "Where's my stuff? Where's the crown?" And just screaming, and then just stops immediately. And hey, half of that's mine. Where's my crown?
Hey, I'll say. I think that's fair. I'll take half. I'll give him half.
Just drops the guy. Fine.
Hey, good game though. You almost had me in that first one. Not gonna lie. You're a
It's
good dart thrower.
it's 125 gold for you.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Fucking worked. Let's fucking go. I'm so proud. I gotta text Judd.
Of course, his ability to
150, you said, right?
125.
125. Okay.
250 was the till. So his ability, obviously, to point out magical people is not as good as he thinks it is.
Let's fucking go. Maldor's gonna. Well, I took everybody's money today. I'm out. And Maldor's gonna walk away and go find Adam. Oh shit. And go find Steven.
You have no idea where he went.
Right.
You wouldn't have even seen him dip. So you don't know what he. Well, I mean, you knew that he turned into the goblin because that's what you and him had discussed. But you don't know where he went.
Right.
As the darkness fades and you go through all of this and you turn to walk away, he is nowhere to be found.
I'd say he probably went back to the inn, so that's where I'm gonna go.
Okay. Fantastic. All right. So, Garrison, you would have passed Vidar at this point. Vidar running toward the rich district, angry that Yorick went off by himself. Garrison just hearing that the witch is back and deciding to run. would have caught you and surpassed you very, very easily. Mara, did you move at all?
Yeah, we were heading in the same direction.
Okay, you were walking at that point when you
Yes.
took off? Okay, I figured you guys were standing still talking, but all right. Okay, and Malador, you're heading back toward the inn, so you're going in the same direction. So eventually, maybe, depending on what they do, you'll bump into them. Okay, so Garrison, you're going to be the first one to arrive to the archway, and who walks through the archway but Yorick?
Hey, I heard Elwyn's back?
I'm still silenced, correct?
Yes.
I'm just gonna nod.
Oh, okay. Are you okay? Like, where is she?
He's gonna point in the direction that he last saw Zarut.
Ty, check your DM, please.
I can't believe that worked. I'm so happy.
I mean, I'm gonna look over her shoulder where he pointed.
Okay. But yeah, he points into the rich district because he hasn't said anything.
Yeah, so I'm gonna I don't know, maybe perception check. Do I see a big witch person?
Oh, looking through the archway?
Yeah.
As you're peering through the archway, it appears to just be completely normal on the other side. Nice. I'll be taking that. Yeah, there you go.
But so I don't see like a witch. Like I don't see Elwyn.
You don't see it. Nope. What you do see when you look through is just what you've seen in all of the other ones. People walking around enjoying the festival.
People so no disturbance, nothing. Like
doesn't appear to be.
Like I look at him like, where is she? Like, why aren't you talking?
He's gonna point to his throat and just.
You're silenced. Are you choking? Do I need to perform a tracheotomy? Like, stand still.
Garrison grabs his face and starts leaning in for a kiss. The kiss of life. Badar walks up.
Garrison just pulls out a feather pen, holds still, pokes a hole in his throat. Can you speak now?
I'm like, okay, wait here. I'm gonna go up like 30 feet and just like look around.
All right, Ty.
And then come back.
Check him again, please. Okay. I mean, as you walk through the archway, it's not exactly because people have been moving around, but as you walk through the archway into the rich district, it's basically what it was a couple hours ago when you were here before. It's just people going around in every direction enjoying the festival. As the night begins to settle in, you do see people like climbing up the ladders on the sides of the buildings and pulling the veil off and then letting it fall into the street, and just each one taking a corner and a side and starting to roll it up and drag it to whatever storage area they had it at before.
Okay. I'll get back to York and just well, if she was here, she's gone. I guess let's get you back and figure out how to get you to talk.
Oh no, I could talk the whole. I just.
Wow, unbelievable. I'm gonna stab him.
I'm looking at Malador's reaction. I'm gonna stab him.
It was a joke, man.
Okay, so explain. So she was here.
Yeah, she was, and then you'd never believe who
No.
I ran into.
I mean, I can't believe that Elwyn's back. So, I mean, at this point, nothing really is going to surprise me. So, everyone's cat's in the way of the camera now.
Not mine. You know, I should have cats in the way of my camera. I have 9 of them.
I have one, and
Wow.
she's just always in the way. But yeah, so you know, who'd you see? What happened? Why are you not dead?
Well, I met a funny little tiefling, pale yellow, crazy horns.
Oh, the thinker.
I guess.
The
I mean-
same guy that teleported us all here.
Don't quite remember it too well, but maybe.
When we were in the area with all the giants. Yorick was there for that, right?
Cyclopses.
Yeah, he was
Or
there.
Cyclopses? Yeah.
Yorick was there.
He's just
Okay.
being.
But yeah, he showed up. And I think we should all we should probably gather up because there's a lot to unpackage here.
Yeah, there is. All right, let's all regroup.
Like finding Malador.
I saw Vidar making his way up here, so we'll wait another 10 minutes and wait for him to catch up. Vidar's just like,
Oh, what the fuck?
I need more cardio.
Oh, my knees are gonna hate me in the morning.
Yes, at this point, everyone catches up. Merida, Vidar, at this point, you guys all catch up.
Okay.
When they approach, I'm like, all right, like Elowyn's gone.
She's
So
gone.
as the rest of the group approaches, when you guys had seen, and I mean, you guys are used to wardrobe changes from him by now. It's either the dark and the purple, or it's the white and gold. As Merida and Vidar, as you guys approach, Vidar especially as you approach your little spoon, you do see Yorick, but you see him dressed in an outfit you've never really seen him wear before. It is it's not like the loose fitting robes that he was wearing before. This one's skin tight, dark brown, and it's got belts that are literally sewn in, going crossway down the front. And then kind of what looks like a waistcoat that goes over it. It's basically studded leather armor. He's got the fluffed out shoulders. He has a sword on his back that you've never seen before.
What the
Skin
hell?
tight, just like Vidar lives them.
All strapped up.
Was he like that when I approached, or did this just happen?
He was like that when you approached.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what's with the digs, man?
What do you mean? I've always worn these.
No.
He was in a bar fight.
No.
That's a good touch of the box for you.
Did you lose a bet?
At least I'm wearing clothes.
I have far to cover what needs to be covered. I don't want to hear it.
I don't think he was talking about you.
Anyway,
Oh,
enough of
no.
my
Oh,
clothing.
Yep, you're sleeping on the couch tonight.
Need to be.
wait. Who the fuck's that? Who's this? As I look over towards the rich district, I see another Yorick.
So Yorick, the one that you've been playing, after this little skirmish with Elenwyn and Zarut, you would have been left somewhere in the middle of the street to calm your nerves. And the one that they are talking to right now is this timeline's Yorick.
Oh shit.
Oh God.
So Garrison looks over and sees the original you, which now you kind of look up and look over toward the archway, and you see your friends talking to someone you don't really recognize from the back.
Hey, I'm talking to the York that's in front of us. Hey, York, we're gonna go head this way. You go enjoy the festival, okay? We'll meet up with you later. And he's gonna look at Garrison and kind of nod over to the real York and start
All right.
walking that way.
Garrison, did you point him out loud
Yeah.
for everyone to hear,
I
or was
did.
that just something that you held in? Because you
I
were the only
no.
one that saw.
Oh, man.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'll just like point.
Oh, I thought he did point it out.
He pointed him, but he didn't say anything. So I want to
Yeah.
be sure before we met a game.
Oh, okay. My fault.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at him and say if look to Vidar and them and see if anybody else notices them first, and if anybody
Okay.
else like acknowledges it.
Then that's fine. Then what Vidar did will be. I just wanted to be sure. That's all I was trying to do.
Yeah.
So actually, give me 1 second here. Vidar, I need a dex check from you, sir.
Oh shit.
Or it'd be a save. Ooh.
I have advantage on that.
On saves?
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! My hardware acceleration.
Your what?
Giggity.
Oh no! I rolled 2 6s. That's crazy. 13.
Okay, so as you do this, when you say Yorick, go enjoy the festival, I'm gonna go over here. You said you walked by him?
Yeah, I tried to walk past him.
Yeah, he sticks his foot out and trips you. And then starts laughing as he continues to walk. Walk much? And just keeps going.
Oh my god. I'm gonna get off and dust myself and be like, okay, that happened.
Yeah. And at
keep
this
on
point in
Like
time,
historic.
yes, and at this point in time, Yorick, I'm assuming, did you walk over there or did you just wait for them to come to you?
I would have started walking towards them because I want to know who they're talking to.
You do watch Vidar hit the deck. You do watch him be tripped by this weird dude as you're making your way over there.
Yeah, he's gonna pick up his pace to try and get over to help the car up.
You tripped
I'm
my
gonna
little,
be-
you tripped my big
I'm gonna be
spoon.
gone for a split second.
Okay. You tripped my big spoon.
Not the big spoon.
Yeah. So that happened.
That was a quick second, weirdo. That was a damn quick second.
Mm-hmm. I had to restart my browser because of hardware acceleration.
I'm gonna pick up my pace and get over
Got
to
it.
up.
Okay. I mean, yeah. You guys are all now.
I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be back.
I'm
just
I'm gonna
fuck was that?
I'm gonna grab York, spin him around, and we're gonna start walking back to the rich district. I'm just gonna spin him around, put my hand on his back, and we're just gonna continue walking until I'm going to keep looking back to make sure we're out of earshot of the other dude.
Of
Yeah,
asshole
he
urine.
after he tripped you, he kept walking.
Good. Okay. That was you.
Me?
That was you. This timeline's you.
But I'm me.
Yeah, I know. But that was
Yeah.
you in this timeline. This is not good. This is not good.
Well, it's a good thing, guys, that I found our exit out of here.
You did?
Yep.
But-
That door that in light brought me right back to our timeline. I went through it just to test it out, and
Well,
I came back.
I happened to run into Zarut again.
So did I.
Okay.
And I think we all need to get on the same page about how we proceed next.
I mean, I
Going
think
with what
proceeding next
Garrison
should
just
be
said.
should be getting the fuck out of this timeline, especially
I don't
now
think
that
we can leave yet.
well, we can. The door is right there.
I understand, but I don't think we can leave yet.
I don't think
Well-
that's too in plain sight to be the actual exit. I think we need to look
It
into
literally says exit.
Now y'all decide to make a plan. Aye.
Yeah, we're together now. Yeah.
We're together now.
One of us is in mortal danger. So yeah.
If that is the exit, I do not think we can take it right now.
I don't think it's the correct exit.
No, it is because I am now sensitive
gonna-
to sunlight.
Yeah, I'm gonna trust that Garrison found the way out because he's good at figuring shit out. But I think for Zarut said the witch was gonna fuck things up and mess everything up. And
Right.
Zarut
I
also told me that we need to answer to the letters we received. You know, the
okay.
weird ones.
Mhm. We can't. If we can stop whatever horrible crap is happening to this timeline, then hopefully it won't affect ours because the two seem interconnected somehow.
Right, but
If that
what
makes sense.
horrible things are happening to this timeline? So far that
I-
I've seen, everything's hunky dory.
There was just an assassination attempt on my life, Garrison.
Right, that's because we're here.
This timeline's supposed to be perfect. There's no assassination attempts in this timeline.
Right, that's because you're here. We've changed the timeline being here. Look at the destruction Malador has caused. The 6 days he's been here.
Fair.
None of that would have happened if he was here. As far as we can tell,
I
But-
just
Someone or something knows that we don't belong here and is trying to get rid of us.
right. So
fair.
wouldn't it make sense to leave?
Yeah.
Because if innocent people are getting caught in the crossfire from somebody trying to get us to leave, it would be in our best interest to then exit this realm, go back to our original timeline, and then they won't try to assassinate us anymore and risk other innocent lives. And Malador won't burn the city down. So
Yeah, that's fair.
speaking of, I don't hear any screams or see any fires. Where is Malador?
Well, I mean, they're probably you missed the show earlier, Garrison. There was a
He's only strengthening my case of trying to get him out of here.
somebody. It didn't even have anything to do with Malador. There was at the inn that we're staying at. There was a bomb placed at the back of the inn.
Mhm.
And so yeah, that was the fire and the screams.
Was it an assassination attempt on you, or was it an assassination attempt on Xander? Weren't you two staying in the same room?
That's a good point.
Yes, that is a good point.
This is why I'm here.
This is why. As he just, yeah. See,
Xander was saying something about us being part of these gladiator games
I'm sorry, what?
that's supposed to take place in this secret underground arena.
Funny. I have 2 tickets apparently.
Who are you going with?
I don't know. Apparently, I figured out something. I either figured out something underground or
Apparently, I
See,
figured something out. I just don't know
main-
what it is.
the main thing is, look, Garrison. The main thing is that okay. I see what you're saying. That something is trying to find us and get us out of here, but also we have the person who sent us here saying he sent us here for a reason. So, do we trust what he's saying and stay here and try to figure out what's going on, or do we trust the thing that he's trying to fight against and go back to our own timeline?
So personally, I think the thinkers are idiots. So I
Okay.
don't care what he says.
Okay.
So
it's a lot there. But
well, and above board, I mean, Garrison has a lot of things against the thinkers, basically because of his father and everything that's happened because of their decisions. So he's already just doesn't give 2 shits what they think or what their plans are or anything like that. So he's just always going to be against that.
Okay.
Well, I feel like we need to get more answers from this whatever we're in timeline.
Because maybe I'm thinking that we've been we've been sitting here for a purpose to try to stop something from happening. That's what I'm thinking. And the witch is trying to get us out, or something is trying to get us out so they can make that thing happen. And I'm thinking that if that thing happens, it's going to affect our actual timeline in a very not good way and mess our timeline up more than it already is messed up. And I'm thinking that the gladiator games has something to do with it. And I need to get into those gladiator games because Xander said that I was supposed to have a ticket. And I don't know where that ticket is.
Could this one be the one he's talking
That's what
about?
I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. If you don't have anybody to go with, I will take one of those tickets because I got to get into those games.
All right. So why don't we do this? Why don't we give ourselves 12 hours to try and figure this out? And then whatever, if nothing comes to light, we go to light and we go through that door and get back to our timeline.
I'm okay with that.
Fair enough.
Give us until after the gladiator games.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking the gladiator thing games, something is going to be revealed at the gladiator games because when we saw those ghostly images down there, they were planning something, and I think it has something to do with the gladiator games.
I remember it's got to be something about a bet on some kind of contest.
Gladiator games.
So
all right. So yeah. Well, in 12 hours, I plan on going through that door.
Mm-hmm. If nothing comes up, if nothing comes up about the gladiator games, I'm going right behind you.
All right. And is there a ticket for me in that gladiator games? No. You just got the 2 tickets.
Just have the 2 tickets. That's it.
All right.
So it's just me and Yorick going down there. I mean, maybe you could follow us, sneak in.
Zaru expects me
and be a spectator.
All right. Yeah, well, I mean, all right. So we'll head out. We'll check out these gladiator games, and then if nothing comes of it, then I say we go through that door and get back to our timeline. I think we've done enough damage here.
Malador, you catch up.
You mind if
Okay.
I grab one of those tickets?
Hey guys!
Yorick, before Malador does anything stupid, can I please have one of those tickets?
Before he sees.
Wait, what are you talking
Before he
about?
sees.
Tickets?
Before he sees.
Guys, I stole a
Please.
bunch of money.
That,
Doesn't surprise me.
of course you did.
We're reloaded.
And then
Steven
we
has the
proceeded to
rest
then
of the
now
haul.
scream that on the top of your lungs. But nice. No, that's perfect. Yeah.
No. As if we didn't have enough problems already.
Wait, problems? Everything seems fine to me.
There's a lot that has
They
gone
say ignorance is
Wanna-
bliss. You know?
Wanna fill me in?
The witch is back. She exists in this timeline,
Yeah, I knew that.
and we
How
have
did everybody know this?
we have about 12 hours
Came back.
to investigate more on these gladiator games.
Gladiator games.
Yeah, apparently there's gladiator games that are going on in arena somewhere, and
That sounds lit. I'm gonna go.
I'm already taking Vidar.
I've already got a date. Sorry.
Well, maybe I'll go on my own.
I'm already taken, man. I'm sorry. Spoken.
Fine. I'll go on my own.
Sorry, real quick, just above board, not in character. Did the ticket not say that it was like an open gladiator thing?
Mhm.
Like it's an open, like anybody can go as long as you just know where it is.
It did say open on it. It doesn't explain much else. So apparently there is a ticket for York and there is a ticket for Vidar, and then underneath those tickets it says open fight.
Wait.
So what are the tickets for?
Oh, do they actually say their names on it?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Do I have a
So
ticket
then-
on me? Can I look?
Mm-mm.
I don't.
Nope. It was just the two.
Wait. Did you guys say Gladiator Arena?
Yes.
I know where that is. I've seen it in old timeline back when I was younger. They used to have all kinds of games and stupid shit there. I grew out of it pretty quickly.
Apparently
You
Zarut
sure?
is expecting me to be there. So I have to go.
All right. Then
Yeah, I want to fight.
This is our only lead, so let's follow it.
What did you find, Garrison? Wait a minute. Did you say something about door?
Oh yeah, I found the way out. Found the
Huh?
way back to our timeline. Yeah.
Timeline? What are you talking about?
You didn't think that this was our reality, did you? This whole time? Didn't notice everything that was different?
No. Yes, I'm not sure. Head's kind of fuzzy.
Yeah. No, yeah, we gotta, this is not where we're supposed to be. So I found the exit.
Okay, and let's go.
Yeah, and but we're gonna investigate this gladiator arena. We got about 12 hours, and then we're gonna exit. So
Wait, why 12 hours specifically?
It's just a number I threw out there, to be honest with you. And honestly, I just want to get back to.
We need to find Steven.
my
He
own
has the rest of my loot.
Comfy dystopian timeline, where everything's like everything's too nice here. So it's making me super uncomfortable, and I just need to
Not
get
gonna lie,
back
I'm
to the
having a
pain and
great time.
suffering of my other timeline.
It's too nice here.
It's too.
I
I can't
need the
brood
chaos.
properly, so I need to be
need
like
the
Batman.
chaos.
Like I need to be like Batman. I need to get on top of a building and just brood over the just cesspool of a town that I'm in. It's just too nice
Right.
here.
Too nice.
So yeah. But yeah, so I say
Oh,
yeah,
I could take us to where I remember the arena used to be.
plan.
Okay. Which way do you think it is?
DM.
So what you remember of the arena as a child. Now remember, the setup of this coast city is way different than the one you grew up in. Um, this the area itself looks similar, but of course the one you grew up in seemed a whole lot bigger than it was supposed to be. But you remember that it was it's the arena is underground,
Mhm.
and the entrance to it is somewhere in the poor district, but it is not a well-known entrance.
Right.
When they do gladiator games and they say it's an open call, it is still, you have to know people who know people.
Right.
But you would remember being
Wait, do I see
brought
other
there.
Yorick?
Make a perception check, because that
Because
was
he's like standing right there, right?
no, he already walked away.
Oh, he walked away. Okay,
You
never
would have
mind then.
passed. You would have passed by him though.
Then I don't care.
Gotcha. Yeah, so you remember it. You remember as a kid being brought to it just because you were curious. You were begging. So basically, just to get you to stop, they brought you. But you remember going somewhere in the poor district, which they had always told you. Basically, because you were never allowed at the Crook House as a kid.
Right.
You were always told to stay out of the poor district because
Yes.
it was dangerous.
Right.
But you do remember being brought there and brought into somewhere, and it's
Right.
all very fuzzy. But you do remember
Uh,
at least that it's there.
All right, so I remember it's somewhere in the poor district. We need to go underground. There's an entrance.
All
I
right,
don't. It was a long, long time ago.
just lead the way and do your best.
All right. If you guys see anybody in distress, looking for a crown or money, it wasn't me. Got it?
Okay. That's a
That's
I
oddly
said that
specific
quietly as well.
thing.
I said that
oddly
quietly.
specific. Look, man, if the cops come by and they're asking about a bunch of money that was stolen, and these 5 really like intricately carved the point is, it's not me.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, he doesn't have it, right? Doesn't Steven have it?
Yeah, Steven
Yeah,
has
Steven
it.
has it.
Oh yeah, guys, we need to find Steven. I need my loot.
I thought you said it wasn't you.
You're right, it wasn't me.
Okay.
Good job.
It wasn't me, but it's my loot.
Oh yeah, here, Garrison. I'm gonna give him like 5 platinum.
There you go.
Cool. Sweet.
Yes.
I'm sure at
You-
some point
like,
you probably owe
know,
this to
Really?
me.
Yes, you know this. We know that you know, but we make believe. You make believe that you don't know, and we make believe that we believe that you don't know, but know that you know. Everybody knows.
Everybody knows. Jesus. What was it? 5 platinum you gave me?
Yeah, I gave you
Yeah.
5.
Thanks, Malador. You know what? I don't care what Vidar says about you. You're a good guy.
I appreciate it.
All right.
After he
Yorick,
gives you money.
yeah. Yorick and Garrison, I need perception checks from both of you.
Jeez, I actually have to roll a perception check.
Merida as well.
Hot damn.
23.
Do I get a roll? Okay.
21.
Watch, I'm gonna get a 2. 14.
Okay, fantastic. So, Garrison and Yorick, with those rolls, you would notice it at the exact same time. You see Jerem, still dressed in his full plate armor. Yorick holding your book,
Hey,
and it is open, and he is actually like manipulating the magic off the pages. And who be standing right next to him but a very beautiful redhead?
oh,
Okay.
Merida,
All right.
You see your Graham and Gramp coming out of the inn with 5 others of your village, just kind of trotting out. And they are not alone. They have leis wrapped around them and their own little makeshift fruit hats, and their hair is very either matted in certain places and fluffy in others, and Graham and Gramp are carrying pieces. And and just as they exit the inn, there's just smoke bellowing from inside of the building and loud music until the door closes. Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
you guys ready to go to the gladiator arena?
I gotta go talk to a man about a rapist. So I will see you guys in a second.
I'm glad you all see it too. I'm gonna
Wait,
go.
what the fuck? Isn't that you? He yells out loud.
No. Yorick and Garrison were the only 2 that noticed.
Oh, okay.
Jerem and the redhead.
Yeah,
But like as Garrison pointed out, he would have looked over there and saw him, right?
Well,
Garrison didn't point out.
Oh.
He just said he had to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd like to go somewhere too. Anywhere but here.
Merida!
Good luck.
Fuck you.
Yes, so
Garrison.
Yes, Garrison. So as you are leaving, you happen to notice 7 definitely nonchalant red pandas exiting the inn, with 3 human men wrapped around the group, not dressed, holding bongs and pints of booze and just kind of making their way out of the inn. The oldest woman that you met as being her grandmother yells Merida's name, and then the whole group shifts and starts moving toward your group.
Garrison, I think this is our time to exit. I do not want to talk to them. I fucked their family.
Salazar!
My bad! I'm just telling the truth.
Well, you have to take Yorick and Vidar to the gladiator arena.
I'm kind of interested about the rapist thing. I want to know more about that.
I can take myself. Thank you very much. I don't need. You're putting Malador as our babysitter.
Well, do you know where the
you take Malador? I know where the arena is.
Well, Vidar, Xander knows where the arena is.
I know where the arena is.
Well, Malador knows where the arena is, so he's our only guide to it.
No, he's not. You take Malador. Malador is your problem.
Okay, not going to take Malador to go talk to the woman who took advantage of me. That's for sure.
You shouldn't go by yourself.
I'll go with him. I've got some questions.
We gotta go.
You, Yorick, should not go with me because you are also there.
Wait, what?
Okay, and Malador needs to leave this area immediately.
Fuck this! I'm going to
because apparently he just robbed a bunch of people, and the cops are right there.
I've got some questions that need answering.
We can't have 2 of you standing together at the same time.
We don't know what that's going to do.
Yeah, we just can't. We can't risk it. Write them down. Give them to Garrison. Write them down. Give them to Garrison.
Yeah, it could literally blow up this whole reality.
But he's got my book.
No,
okay.
guys, I didn't say the other Jerem or the other Yorick. I said Jerem has his book, not the other Yorick.
Oh, I thought you said.
Oh,
I thought you said Yorick was with them.
You definitely said Yorick was there.
No, I said Jerem in his
Roll back the video.
plate
Roll back
Yeah,
the
roll
video.
back the video. You definitely
Then
said York was there
the-
with the book.
Yeah.
gorgeous redhead.
Yeah. Okay. Then that's
I said Yorick noticed him. Noticed Jerem manipulating the magic off the pages, and then the gorgeous redhead standing next to it, and that was the whole Yorick and Garrison thing.
Yeah,
I did.
he
Gotcha.
got
Yeah.
my book.
Okay.
I kind of need that.
How did you lose it?
It's a long story, Gareth.
So Yorick, you're able to recall the exact point in time that you lost your book was when you went up to talk to Jerem. You had it just before, and then you left and didn't have it anymore. Yeah, he
Yoink,
stole
yeah.
it from you.
Yoink, yeah.
He taught me the classic yoink.
Yeah, you
all
remember
right,
when I
then,
had you
yeah.
roll perception when you were standing next to him?
Yep, and I botched the roll.
Uh-huh.
All right, then York, if you want to, come with me, then that's fine.
Okay, York,
I'll
give
fight.
Malador your ticket.
Yeah, give me the ticket. I want to fight.
Well, no, it's got York's name on it.
Yeah,
The tickets actually have Yorick and Vidar's names on them.
I'm
Oh.
expected to be there.
Underneath the name it says Gladiator Games, and then underneath that it says Open Call, but it specifically has his and yours name on it.
Damn.
But here's your ticket. He's gonna hand it to Vidar.
Thank
Just
you.
you can go ahead of me. I'll catch up to you in a bit.
Yeah, we can.
I swear to God, York. I swear to God.
I won't.
If I don't see you at the start of the games, I'm going to kill you.
So where are we going, Vidar?
Back to that broken tree where we fought the mud monster.
Wait, is that where the entrance is?
That's where we came down, right?
Yeah, but didn't you just say Xander knew? Shouldn't we go to him?
I didn't say
think
Xander
you
knew.
No, I said Xander knew. He didn't say Xander knew.
Yeah, I'm playing it off like I know where to go. I'm hoping I'm right.
I think you're wrong.
I'm just gonna play it off like I know where I'm going.
Maldor is looking at him like, are you stupid? We were already down there. There's obviously not a gladiator arena down there.
The big open space that they can turn into an arena.
I mean, I guess you got a point.
Yeah,
Quick
But that's
question
not where
about
I
the
went when I was
redhead.
younger, I don't think.
Does the redhead have the tattoos like in the picture that you showed? Like, does she look slightly different in this reality, or does she look exactly the same?
Exactly the same.
Okay.
Spit image. Merida, you are now being surrounded by all of your fluffy family members.
Maldor's gonna grab Vidar just as soon as they get close.
Yes, and basically as they approach Merida and kind of surround her, the five Malador all look to you and giggle and wink, and then go back to looking at Merida as he is running away.
Did he actually?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I grabbed you.
Yeah, he actually did
Malador exploit his family, her family.
with five of them upstairs in the inn. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He went up to party. He rolled. He went up to
just
party. He
ran a train on her
Passed my
family.
wrist
yes. He went up to party. He rolled for Riz, and it was a really good roll.
It was a really good roll. Merida's face.
It's like, God damn it! Everyone's fucking my family.
Not me.
I haven't.
Everyone's
Uh,
fucking my
haven't.
family, but I just get fucked by my family. Why does this? This isn't fair.
It's karma.
Karma for what?
She hasn't done anything.
Karma.
She's been
The
the
karma-
voice of reason to everyone.
Hey,
Right?
Merida,
Karma for what?
hey, Merida,
Existing?
Merida. Karma.
Oh my god. Like, what did I do? Okay, so you know what I find to be funny? This is what I love the most about this group. Every single one of you are like, we need to get together and make a plan. Then you make a plan and everyone goes in different directions. I love it so much.
Well, you
So
give us like
Bedard,
20 different plot hooks.
you guys are taking them all. I didn't tell you to do them all separately. So Vidar and Malador, you guys are going to head back toward the tree. Garrison and Yorick, you guys are approaching these two. Merida, what are you doing? I know I said you were being surrounded, but that doesn't mean you can't move. So what would you like to do? Because you do notice your team disperse.
As fast as I can.
Yeah, you do notice your team disperse. So who are you following?
I'm going to the gladiator fight. I want to watch carnage.
Okay, so you're gonna follow Vidar and Malador. All right.
Yeah.
No.
Did I find
You-
Steven or no?
No.
I didn't figure. You would have told me.
So Vidar and Malador, since you're going back to the tree, and Merida in tow, you guys would be heading back down the alley by the inn. I mean, as you're going down this alley, not only is the blood from your previous fight still there, no one has come down here to clean up this mess yet. There's still
It's
little
been
pieces
like a
of like
week.
skin. Yeah, and it's starting to
It's been
stink.
so fucking long.
It is
I thought
starting to
the,
stink down here.
I thought the bodies disappeared.
The bodies
thought they,
disappeared, but the blood was still there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's like browning against the floor and the walls, and you can actually start to smell it now because it's been there for a little bit. But even though the bodies disappeared, there's still like skin fragments and little particles that are hanging around. And yeah, it smells pretty bad going down here. But as you reach the back of the building, you look to your right, and now Malador and Merida, you see it as well. What he was talking about when the bomb went boom. The two buildings next to the inn are like the back of them are falling apart. The entire back wall on both buildings fell, and is now that plateau that sits between the back of the building and the river is now just covered in wood and bricks. It hasn't been cleaned up yet, but you do see people back there that are like moving the bricks and trying to restack them and like digging shit out and trying to unbury this and that. You also see a couple of bodies being brought out of the piles of bricks.
What the fuck
As you
did
guys-
you do, Vidar?
I didn't do anything.
I know
That bomb
we
was-
did that, but
that
we didn't
bomb-
do that.
That bomb was meant for me.
The fuck did you do to Vidar?
Or Xander.
You're not here right now, Garrison.
Yeah, Garrison.
I
You're
don't know,
not here right now.
Malador. Oh, I found the bomb, and it was right next to the wall where me and Xander have been staying. The wall on the other side of the room where me and Garrison or Xander have been staying. And you haven't seen what I can do yet? No, you haven't.
No, he has.
Oh, he has.
Wait.
You know how I can split into multiple people?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of me jumped into the river with the bomb.
Smart. I probably would have just lit it on fire and caused more problems, but
Yeah.
great plan.
Oh,
Real quick, didn't you and Xander stay in my room?
We switched rooms. Yes.
And the bomb was outside of my room? Or your room?
Technically,
My room. The room that me and Xander have been staying in.
So
Well,
my
which
room.
was Garrison's
hold
room.
on. Let's back up here, guys, because Garrison makes a good point.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So it was
The room that
outside of-
Xander and Vidar were staying in.
The
So
bomb.
Garrison-
my room.
So
that
so
Xander
Vidar
got
to
from me. Yeah.
So Vidar, to refresh your memory, the bomb was placed outside the back room, which was originally Garrison's room.
Garrison's room. Okay, so okay.
And you two switched rooms. So was it meant for him, or did someone know
Oh,
you
God.
switched? Was
Well,
it meant for him originally, or did someone know you switched? Because remember, they didn't place it back there until after you switched rooms.
Mm-hmm. Another thing to think about. Cool. Balador, let's go to the tree. Let's just know?
Yeah. I wonder if the tree's still there. I kind of lit it on fire.
Well, it was a stump when me and
Oh, yeah, that's
Garrison
right.
walked up to it. So
All right, let's.
Yeah.
Do you know how to get? You remember how to get down there, right?
are we up at the tree?
I can just say you guys are there, yeah. For the
Okay,
sake
yeah.
of
I'm going
brevity.
to say sure, and I'm going to climb up onto the stump and punch my hand down the middle.
That
You
is
know,
not how we did it that time.
I fucking love. Again, I love this group so much. So you guys see all this carnage and a couple of bodies. What did you do? I don't know. Let's go to the tree. Okay.
Malador
no.
has blown up so many carriages. There has to be somebody that recognizes him and is going to try to put 2 and 2 together. They're going to try to put. They're going to try to put 2 and 3 together and get 4, and they're going to be like, "This guy caused it." I'm getting the fuck out of here because I'm walking next to him. I'm getting out of here.
Merida, you are with them, right?
Yeah, I figured we were walking, talking in general.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yes,
yeah. So as soon as we
again-
get up to the tree, he's gonna ask me like, "Do you know how to get in there?" And I'm gonna climb up on the tree stump and punch the middle.
Yep. So again, for the sake of brevity, I will say that yes, the 3 of you do make it down there. Malador, you do see it a very weird way this time. Other
Yeah.
than falling through the tree, Vidar steps up and punches it, and basically a hole opens up, and he just kind of falls through and catches the ladder.
That is not how I did it last time,
But it's a cooler way. Get the fuck down here.
It's what I wanted to do the first time, and it didn't work. So let's go.
Punch the butthole. It opens.
Jesus Christ.
Brought to you by Adam and Eve's butt plugs.
Brought to you by Adam and Eve's butt plugs.
One of them's just gonna be Malador's fist.
Yeah, they Adam and Eve's butt plugs. You punch the button, it opens up. All right. That's what one of the butt plugs are gonna do. You put it in, and it's gonna inflate.
Ew. No.
All a balloon.
It's gonna be a balloon knot. Do. All right. So yes,
I
you
just
guys.
saw some horrific things in my mind.
It's literally a balloon knot.
Jesus Christ! I need to go to bed.
So we've degraded to clown form. Oh.
You need to go to. You need to go to bed.
I've been working all
Fuck
day. I can't do this.
I am too tired for this shit. All right. So yes, you guys will make your way to the bottom of the ladder. It's exactly the same way it was when you came down here to face the mud monster the first time. The path that you took did not go back down to the single person. It's still completely open. But as you're looking down the tunnel, there is no mud monster this time.
Is
However,
there people?
no. Not yet. You do end up hearing voices echoing down the hallway, and various foot tracks. You also notice that the mud that was literally like eating your shoes the last time has been cleared out, at least to make a path to walk through. And you do,
Okay.
again, you do hear voices echoing from various areas.
Specifically coming down from where the room is, the big open room.
You would guess, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start heading that way.
Okay.
I'm like, who's sitting here smacking me?
All right. I mean, you go down, and the door is the door to that hallway is wide open, and then the door that led into it the first time is wide open.
Do I see
And-
people in there now?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
The noise is getting louder, and you do see various people. Right now, there's not a whole lot of light in the room, so what you do see is shadows mainly.
Mhm.
But every once in a while, one of them will pass underneath a floating lantern or some source of light, and there are people.
I have dark vision. Do I recognize anybody?
Not yet.
Do I see anybody like decked out, like dressed up like they're going to fight?
Not yet. What you see right now mainly is like the people that you have seen have either been like really well dressed, like rich people coming to watch, or like torn up clothing and just pants and shirts that are barely holding on.
Okay.
So it looks like a mixture of people down here, like the audience that something like this would gather, and then the people that are paying for it.
I got you. Vidar's gonna look at Malador and Merida, and say, I think it would probably be a good idea to scope.
Yeah, probably. Go talk to some people.
Please, Malador, don't blow anything up.
As long as nobody makes me angry, I won't blow anything up until we start fighting.
Even if they do make you angry, please just walk away. We need this to play out.
Fine, I won't blow them up yet.
We have to have this play out. If something goes wrong, free reign. Free reign to do whatever you want. If something goes wrong, free reign. But until that moment, please restrain yourself.
So, rioter is probably not a good idea here.
No, because that might kill everyone.
Everyone, yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
And he's gonna point at himself and Merida and be like, and that would not be good.
Yeah, it definitely would not be good.
Mm-mm.
Hopefully he doesn't fucking take over. That would really be bad.
Yeah, but
he likes to do that.
I'm going to stand here at the entrance and try to catch the faces of people who are coming in. If y'all want to just kind of scope around, maybe talk to some people, try to make conversation, and just try to see if you can get a feel of like who's gonna be here, and maybe you can catch an idea of what's about to happen.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna go into the corner and see up here, talk to him for a minute, and then I'll go around and talk to people.
All right.
Okay.
I'll see what's behind.
Thank you, Mario.
Right.
Thank you,
Everyone, give me perception checks if you are looking around for.
Yeah, he's gonna go in the corner and talk to Ryder first before he does anything.
Yeah, no, I got you. But give me
But
perception
I'll go ahead
checks
and,
that way.
and do it.
Ooh. Nat 20 for 24.
Fantastic.
19 for 20 something. 24, yeah.
Okay.
Or 23. Yeah, 24.
And Miss Merida?
14.
Another 14. Okay. So Vidar, the first thing that you are going to notice as you're standing in that hallway and everyone kind of disperses once again to go look for whatever it is that you're looking for, and we'll get to that. What you notice is in that little hallway between the two doors on the right wall, eye height up, is a poster that literally says and something that you've seen before. Literally, it says "wanted" on the top.
Oh fuck! It's me, ain't it?
And the calligraphy of the word "wanted" is written just like those Royal Guard and Ultima Vistas posters that you've seen before. However, underneath that, it says "for the arena" in smaller letters. So it says "wanted" on there, and then it's got like mug shots, and underneath in really small letters it says "for the arena."
Do I recognize any of the mugshots?
It is everyone in your party.
Specifically just us?
Your picture is not of you. It's not a pale blue tiefling with the horns and the owl on the shoulder. You do recognize yourself because the bone structure is the same. But this one is a red tiefling.
But with the name Vidar.
With the name Vidar. That actually is wearing like full on plate armor.
Jesus.
What does Malador look like? Same? Or is he blue?
No. Malador actually looks more human than tiefling.
Really?
Well, Malador doesn't know this. I'll let you know.
I know. I'm
curious. Malador looks more human than tiefling. Dark brown hair, pale blue eyes.
Is Merida a raccoon?
I hate all of you.
No, Merida is a panda. She's just not a red panda.
Okay.
Am I black and white?
Hmm.
Oh shit.
Like your lover.
Bangering.
I saw him at Taco Bell, by the way. Anyways.
She did too. That's why she
Oh,
got
okay.
high.
Oh, okay.
That's why she got stoned, is because she saw him there and was like, "Oh, round 2." And then Yorick's picture is the one that you guys saw on the street.
And Garrison's. I'm interested in Garrison's.
Oh, Garrison's a fat bot guy.
No,
No, I'm kidding.
shot.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He's a fat black guy. No, I'm kidding. Garrison is definitely not the fighter that you are used to seeing. He's wearing a robe that's pretty similar to what the Yorick that you've been traveling with wears. He's wearing the same kind of like robe getup. So based on all of the pictures, you can definitely tell that like the Vidar in this one is not the Blood Hunter. The Malador is not the Barbarian that you're used to. The Merida is not the Spellcaster you're used to. Like everything is slightly different.
Okay.
But yes, it's a picture of all of you with all of your names on there, with a giant wanted above it, and then as a joke and just really, really small letters for the arena underneath it. But then next to those, you see other posters that say the same shit with different pictures on it.
Okay.
Like one of them on one of the wanted posters is Trock. Another one is.
Can I grab the poster and pull it down and roll it up and put it into my jacket pocket, my inside pocket?
Are you trying to do this sneakily or just doing it?
Yes. Okay. Sneakily.
So give me sleight of hand.
Please, for the love of God.
Vidar.
11.
Well, you do it as sneaky as you think you can.
Cool.
You roll it up and you put it in your coat. It appears that no one saw you.
Okay. And then I'm just going to walk back into the room and stand at the entrance, have my ticket in my hand ready, and just kind of watch the people that come in.
Okay. And
Merida, I'm keeping a specific lookout for the people that were on the mugshots with our names.
Okay. So you guys. Okay. Merida, what are you looking for specifically?
I'm just kind of walking around, like dropping more or less, just like listening around, seeing what I can hear, what people are talking about, kind of that kind of information.
Espionage.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Merida. Okay, because of that, give me an insight. That would be more insight than perception, because you're not just you're trying to listen for specific things, not just listening to the whatever wave of bullshit might be in here. So give me an insight on that one.
Yeah. 22.
Okay.
Wow.
Damn.
Sorry, I have advantage and a plus
Yes.
6.
Advantage and a plus 6. But yes,
yeah.
that was a very specific roll. So I should have asked beforehand, but yours would not be perception because you're literally trying to like eavesdrop on this and that. So basically, if someone was talking about what they brought for food to the arena, you wouldn't give a fuck about that. Maybe you would because you're Merida, but
Ooh, food? No, pay attention.
right, pay attention. Oh, squirrel. Nope. Pay attention. Okay.
No.
Squirrel. Oh my God, he's talking about something really. That smells great. Okay, so I mean, but where do you walk? Do you keep yourself inside the crowd so that you can blend in? Do you walk around the outside? Where is it that you are specifically going? Are you trying to be in as big a crowd as possible, or?
I don't want trying to be kind of like sneaky about it, but I'm trying to stay within the larger crowd just kind of like everyone's waiting to get in, so I'm just kind of like, oh, excuse me, sorry, just
Okay.
trying to get through.
Okay.
Excuse me,
Gotcha.
sorry.
All right. So I mean, most of the things that you are going to hear is exactly what I said. Is the food free here? What did people cook to bring here? Did people cook anything? What kind of drinks do they have? What does it actually cost to participate? What kind of bets are they allowing? Are they allowing bets? Are the bets illegal? Just that's the kind of shit you're hearing. And then as you make your way through and you get more to basically the center of this large crowd, and I mean, there is a large crowd in here. You would think for something that was underground and slightly secretive, there'd be less people. But I mean, when you're sneaking through the crowd, you are going shoulder to shoulder. Sometimes you're having to turn yourself to the side and like shuffle your way through. Or I mean, even like go underneath arms or step over other people. It's a very big crowd in here, and it's kind of like, where is the arena? If there's this many people in here, where exactly is the arena? Um, but as you're making your way more toward the middle, I mean, Merida has never really been much of a people person, so you can feel the walls kind of closing in a little bit the more you get toward the middle, because now you understand that there's hordes of people in every single direction, and it would take a minute to get out of here if you really wanted to. But you do start picking up on a little bit of chatter. Um, you hear um, you hear two voices going back and forth. Are are you sure that they signed for this? Yes, yes, I'm sure they had to sign for it, otherwise it wouldn't work. Yeah, but what happens if we lose? We can't lose. We cannot lose this. We absolutely cannot lose this. It would be awful if we lost this. Oh, I know, it'd be so bad. So you hear voices like that going back and forth. Um, you squeeze your way through, and you hear kind of like a deep, burly voice. Um, you okay? So yeah, you hear a deep burly voice say something to the effect of, these these fights are the only thing keeping our alliances together. Um, hopefully it goes well.
That sounds familiar, doesn't it?
I think I am going to try to make my way back to Vidar as best as I can. It's probably going to take a minute.
I was gonna say, now I need a perception check to see if you can even find him.
That's a 10.
Okay, so I'm not gonna say you can't find him. I'm gonna say it takes a while. Yes, it just takes a long time, because now you're right smack dab in the middle of this huge crowd. And after you hear that, you're like, I gotta find Vidar, and you kind of turn around, and you turn around again, then you turn around again, and just everywhere you look, there's people, and there's stacks of people. There's someone behind him, and someone behind them, and someone behind them, and some. When does this end? And it's just people everywhere.
People in here.
Yes, exactly. Malador, let's go to yours real quick.
Okay,
What are you doing?
Malador's gonna go off as close as possible to being alone.
That's not gonna happen in here.
Yeah, obviously. He's gonna go to just like a corner and sit down and just close his eyes and speak to the writer. So, I need your help, but we can't kill everybody. We can, it's, you ever like fight in like a tournament type thing? I know you're a devil demon thing, but
I fight war.
War, right. You do a lot of war. So, I think we should kill everybody out there except for my friends.
Okay. Give me a con save, Melodor.
So,
Oh. That's a. Where's? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's not horrible. I have a +5. Oh wait, I have advantage too. Natural 20. Let's go. 25.
Yes, you do have advantage. Okay. You're not going to take damage from it, but you do feel a really sharp pain through your head that works all the way down your spine, and a very aggressively angry voice. Do not involve me in your petty games.
And if I do,
Nothing.
Tips, Fedora. That's what I imagine Ryder is.
yeah.
Ryder's an incel.
Malder thinks about it. And he's like, he's not very happy about it. But Maldor's gonna get up and he's gonna. Does he see like anybody collecting tickets?
Make a perception check. And here it's not going to be that easy, but let's see.
Oh, that was a good roll. Let me see. I have advantage on it though.
Yes, you do.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
It does take you a minute. You basically you spot Merida trying to push her way through a horde of people to go in random directions. It seems like she pushes through a little bit and then starts to zigzag, and you notice her trying to get through the crowd before you notice anyone collecting tickets. But as you're panning around, you do eventually see just 3 people sitting at just a long, plain wooden desk, just taking tickets. And in the traditional sense that you would know, they take the ticket, they rip part of it off, they hand it back.
Right. Malor sees Vidar too, right?
No.
No.
Vidar never entered the room. He was
went
out
to
in the hallway. He was out in the hallway.
I thought he
Yeah.
just went to like the entrance.
He was out in the hallway. He ripped the poster down. He put it in his coat, and then I switched over to Merida.
Oh, okay. So
He
wasn't
didn't enter the room.
Okay, I got you.
No.
Maldor. Then he's gonna start probably walking around
Okay.
to get a look on other fighters and whatnot.
Okay. All right. Yorick and Garrison. How do you approach these two? And don't go falling asleep.
Yep.
How do you approach these two?
I mean, Garrison's just gonna go right up to that redhead.
Okay.
Hi.
Approach more on Jerem's side.
I mean, you see Jerem. He is holding. Definitely, it is your book. It is the one that Tyr gave back to you. The one that you had been using to teach her the light matter. The one that had the weird components. Now everything looked backwards in it. It is definitely yours, and you see him literally like flipping a page, and the redhead is glued and fascinated to what he is doing, not like hanging on to his arm, but actually like standing there looking, because he turns a page and then does everything that you would normally do. He like lifts the spell off the page and then kind of manipulates it in the air. Yeah, that kind of thing. Just does the whole swirling shit, and he'll take components out of his pouch on his side, and then he'll sprinkle them onto the page, and that's how the spell is cast. But he's doing more of like the illusion, like the illusory like tricks that would be inside the book,
Or
not necessarily things that would like cause damage, but just the parlor tricks.
Prestidigitation.
Yes, that one. So as you two approach, Jerem is just gonna kind of like look off to his right, Yorick, as you approach, and this is yours. As he's just standing there in his full plate armor, And he kind of lifts his helmet and he just has that shit-eating grin on his face, like, "Oh, you caught me," kind of thing. Like, this is yours. And he's just gonna hand it back.
I'm gonna.
Very, very like oddly. Because like he's a member of the Royal Guard and he stole your book out from under you and then just very, very like, here, take it.
I'm gonna take it back, but I'm gonna keep my guard up for anything like. Just keep my guard up for any sneaky shit.
So for you two who either knew Jerem, knew about Jerem, or had any interactions with him, neither of you remember him being a spellcaster of any kind.
Right.
And Garrison, the redhead, she makes eyes with you, and you see a immediate look of acknowledgement.
Yep. So I'm gonna go right up to her, like, we need to fucking talk.
How did you get here?
Where's my shit, and what did you do to me?
Oh, you already know what I did. And it was... you were the best. As for your stuff, well... I guess I can give it back. I have no use for it anymore.
Yeah, and
But still,
could you
how
also-
did you get here?
man of many talents.
You dragged your friends along with you?
Yep.
Or do they even
Yeah.
know how they got here?
Again, it's mystery. How about you bring me to my stuff and you fix whatever you did to me?
Oh, well, fixing you is not going to happen, but... And she reaches into a little slit in the dress she's wearing. She reaches down, she pulls out a skeleton key. This will get you into the chest that holds your stuff. If you want it back that badly.
I mean, yeah. Where is it?
She reaches into another slit and pulls out
chest.
she opens up a piece of paper that's about that big when she unrolls it, and she gives it to you, and it has an address on it.
You just conveniently have these things in your pocket. Awesome.
Well, that is my place.
Yeah. So what did you? And so I take these. And I'm just gonna put them in my pocket. Like, cool. Now, how do I reverse this? How are you not burning right now? Actually.
Oh, it's nighttime.
Oh, that's right. All right. Sorry. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. But yeah. So.
Oh, you can't. Not yet, anyway.
What
I
do you
don't
mean
see
not
why
yet?
you'd want.
So there is a way.
Aren't you enjoying all of the new abilities you have?
Yes and no. But I'd like the option. Something that I was not given.
You have not quite gotten a grasp on eating yet, have you? You look famished. How about I help you find someone?
I don't know. Last time I went with you alone, didn't really work out well for me. And then I looked to Jerem and I'm like, you keep weird company. I'll tell you that. As a member of the Royal Guard.
Oh, she has been a huge help to us. This is one of your exes, huh? She's sort of.
Actually, I
Just
never
so you
caught
know,
your
she's
name.
100% a victor. 100%.
He was a fun night on a ship,
Uh,
and he's way more talented than I thought, apparently. But let's go.
never
Come on.
actually quite caught
Listen.
your name, actually.
My name's not important right now. What is important is the fact that you are about to go into a frenzy if you don't eat. So take my invitation. Let's go find you someone. That is, like, I'm not even sure if I can
Yeah.
allow you to roll. You are about to go into a frenzy, just so you're aware.
Fine. Yeah. I'll
Like,
go with it.
basically, when she says, "Why don't you accept my invite and let's go?" your teeth are going to come out, like,
Yeah.
against your will. Like, I'm not saying you go into a frenzy right there, but
Right.
as soon as she says, "Let's go find someone to eat," it just, your fangs just pop out.
All right. Yeah. I'll take her up on it.
Pause!
What the hell?
The cat just farted.
Oh, cute.
Nice.
See, you reveal your teeth, and the cat farts. You see what happens?
Can't believe you've done this.
How
You
dare
scared the shit out of the cat, Garrison. Quite literally. Okay. So now you will wander off with her into the dead of night. Give me a perception check, Mr. Garrison. See how long it takes you to find somebody. Actually, you already have advantage, but she will roll as well.
That's a 17.
Okay. All right. You both rolled actually fairly well. All right. Yorick, where'd you go?
Liquids.
Still here. I'm still here.
I'm still here. Because you're going to see Garrison and his red-headed friend that actually I think you and Vidar both spoke to on the ship.
Yep.
He's going to wander off with her. And they're going to like speed away at their crazy high. You don't even really have time to ask him where he's going. And then it's just you and Jerem.
Oh, okay, bye, I guess.
Okay, bye.
Come on, Bubbles. You blocking me. Jerem, quick question. He's gonna pull out the skeleton key that he has. Could you inform me what this goes to, or where I could use it?
You got that from the Cyclops City, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was just making sure that I remembered.
Yep.
There's a whole lot of little things that you guys have gotten that no one has asked about. I have like lists of shit that you guys have gotten that no one has asked about. So I'm just making sure I know where this one came from.
That one came from the Cyclops City after I solved a puzzle which caused it to appear.
Well, you solved part of the puzzle.
Of it.
Yeah. He kind of reaches his hand out. May I look at it?
All right. Gonna but he's gonna keep a close eye on him.
Okay.
Like,
so
I'm
he
eyes off
starts to. I mean, he starts to like real. Let me see. Okay. So he starts to really like get close to it and flip it around and inspect it and it's oddly shaped. Looks like it. No, I have no idea.
Yep,
just
that's a
hands
key.
it back to you. It just hands it back to you.
Well, it was worth a shot.
He rolled shit. He rolled absolute shit. Yeah, it's a key. That's a key.
That's a key. It opens something.
It is a really cool looking key.
Well, thank you for trying, and thank you for my book back.
You might want to protect that thing.
Oh,
by the way, when you are using that, is there always this like really this really sexy female voice in the back of your head? Or was that just me?
No, that comes with the book.
So that's like a bonus to okay. Where did you find that thing?
It's a long story. I've got things to do and places to be.
Well, I would be very
Up late.
interested in knowing where and how you found that book, and we could discuss that on the way to the Gladiator games because I am a participant. So
Oh, you're
this way,
participating. That's
we
perfect
can
time.
walk and talk. We can walk and talk. Come on, let's go.
I'm gonna follow along.
Was he on a horse, Sheriff? Was
No,
he on a
not this
horse?
time. Not
He
this
was on.
time.
He was on foot.
He was on foot this time.
Yeah,
All right,
got
so
him.
yes, so now Vidar discovering a poster that has all of your alternate faces on it. Malador being told by his other half that he's not going to have access to him. Merida hearing something about alliances being very fickle and these gladiator games being the only thing that kept them alive. More echoes of voices being worried about something being signed and losing everything and all of this. Garrison, you are now running off with your soulmate to go find someone to eat. And Yorick, you are traveling down to the gladiator games with Jerem to discuss the history behind the book that you have. So it seems like you guys split and went different directions and then split again and went in further directions. But all in all, at the end of it, Garrison, after you and her have fed and did your bow chicka bow wow somewhere out there,
Yo, bow chicka wow wow again?
with her, yeah, he would. Yeah, listen, you
This wasn't
listen.
my plan.
Yeah, but listen, you two would feed and the endorphins would go, and there's really no fighting against that. So, but yeah,
I don't know. I feel
after
like
that,
Garrison's pretty strong-willed.
not when he's that close to a frenzy, he's not. And the tradition with vampires is they fuck over their kill. I didn't say they fuck their kill. I said they fuck over their kill.
Okay, but in post nut clarity.
Yes, which has been a hey call back to post nut clarity. Go watch it. Yes, but in post nut clarity, you would understand.
Okay, so it's pre-nut delusion.
There we go. There's
Yes,
there's the title for this episode. Post nut
Pre-nut
clarity.
We already
in
have a
pre-nut
post-nut
delusion,
clarity.
Garrison had a moment of weakness.
Yeah.
So now this one has to be pre-nut delusion, which takes place after post-nut clarity. It's very weird. This is the epilogue to the post-nut clarity. This is the epilogue.
We're just laying out lore, you know, how they made
Basically.
the Star Wars movies.
So I will make this a lot easier for everybody. Vidar and Malador and Merida are already down in the area where the gladiator games take place. Yorick and Jerem, you guys are making your way there to have the conversation. Garrison afterwards, realizing that you ate someone because you had to, and then had sex with this crazy chick again. None of your shit was stolen this time. You just woke up once again covered in blood, which you enjoy more than you did the first time. And then afterwards, both of you would have made your way to the gladiator games because she.
Well, I would want to get my stuff first.
Okay, I got you. So yeah,
my black plate armor and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll say that you do it. Basically, you guys go and you eat. You have your sexy time in the alleyway. She leads you to her house this time instead of just giving you the address. And it's a really really like fancy chest.
That's what
When you yeah, it's a fancy chest. And what you notice is when you put the key in and you twist it, there is a shimmer that goes along with the box. Yeah, you put the key in and twist. There's a shimmer that goes along with the box, and you're actually able to see the chest shifts to a whole different kind of material and color. This was a mimic. And putting the key in to open it bypassed the trap that was a mimic. When you open it up, there's all of your belongings. But yes, we are going to end there tonight. So
Awesome,
I was
sir.
just kind of trying to make it so when we start up again, everyone is
What
at
about
the
Steven?
gladiator games. I'm gonna have to figure out what he's doing because he wasn't here.
Right.
So
And just
I don't even.
send me when you get a chance. I'm trying to remember what she stole from me. I know it was my plate armor. I know I had gold. I don't. This was like what 6 months ago that this
Yeah.
happened.
This was
So
a long time ago.
I'm trying to remember. I thought I had like a good amount of gold and stuff on
You
me
had
at the time.
weapons.
Yeah. I don't remember what she stole. Maybe I wrote it in my notes. Let me check, but I don't think I did. But just
I know you had a lot of gold.
yeah, I had like 500 gold. I think like at one point. That's why I was like pretty pissed that I lost it.
You had a really good sword. Oh well, no, you rebought your glaive.
I got my glaive back. It's just a typical glaive, but I was like, it was the gold. It was the
Do you
gold and it
remember
was the
what one
black
you
plate
added
armor.
before? Yeah, was it a plain glaive before, or was it something
Yeah.
special before?
No, it was just a plain glaive.
Okay. Yep. Hang on. Actually, I can tell you that right now. Garrison. 560 gold.
Nice.
And your black plate armor. And then just like various items, but none. What's in the chest is your armor and your gold.
Wasn't a special glaive in there just in case? Nope.
Was there a special glaive in there just in case? Was there a special glaive in there
I don't
just
know.
in
Was
case?
there? I don't know. You tell me.
Was there a special glaive?
All right,
in
well,
there
I'm going to bed while Garrison's getting his stuff back.
All right.
It's a fun
Have a good night,
session.
Bedard.
Thank you, Captain.
Oh yeah.
Have
Adios.
fun with your Tide 5 liquids.
Later.
See ya.
No, we're not. No, stop.
Hold on. Sorry. Oh, whoops. All right. Bye, guys.
Later.
Later.
All right. Garrison, go ahead and on your inventory sheet, replace that glaive with a +1.
No, just a +1.
Just a +1.
Okay.
Listen. For as long as you've been without your shit, I'll give you at least that. But yeah,
Alright.
go ahead and
So
replace your
long.
replace your chainmail with all of your.
The plate, black plate. Yeah.
Yep.
So when is our next session? Are we gonna have a crazy random session during the week, or?
I doubt it, but I don't go. See, I don't go back to work until Tuesday at midnight. So yeah, so I have the
I'm
next
down
3 days
for another
off.
session whenever y'all want.
Yeah, I have the next 3 days off. I have tomorrow off. I have Monday off, and I have basically all of Tuesday off.
I'd be down for another session.
I would be too. I would like to get to the gladiator stuff. I want to fight.
Yeah, this next one should be. It should be the fight. This next one should be the fight because it's been building up to this for days. So
Right.
that's what it should be. So
I can't wait to meet other Malador. It's gonna be really funny. We're just gonna cause mayhem together.
If you guys are right, you should not come face to face with your other self. If you guys are right,
Malador's
would be a
retarded.
bad
He's
idea.
gonna do it anyway. He wants to cause mayhem.
Garrison, what is the plus on your plate?
The plate. It was a regular plate. It was just the color was black, so it's like the.
That's right. But I need to check and see something because your chainmail gives you an armor class of 16 regardless.
Ooh.
So
But
plate
I
gives me
need
18. Yeah.
18. Okay, so your AC is going to go from 21 to 23.
Named
Correct.
your donation.
Are we close to a
Right.
level up?
No,
No, I didn't figure.
you guys really haven't done
We haven't
shit
really
that would
fought
lead to it.
anything.
Yeah.
A lot of RP.
The only thing I
Um,
fought was the mud monster, and that wasn't really fighting.
but that's
Right.
okay.
didn't-
It doesn't always have
Right.
to be fighting. I've actually enjoyed the fact that you guys have been doing a bunch of RP. I
Yes,
hope you guys have too.
it's
I
amazing.
honestly, I hope you guys have been enjoying the fact that it's not all combat. It's been trying to figure shit out and talking and
I appreciate the puzzle of it.
I'm successfully a thief. I love it.
Well, I mean, you are partially rogue, so it makes sense.
Thing.
Yes. So Garrison, your armor class is now 23 because of the plate, which I changed that already. You are 560 gold richer, and you have your armor back. And when we start back up again, it will be at the games.
Yeah, didn't you give Malador like 100 gold a long time ago? I think yeah, for the clothes. You spotted him for it when we were in that one place with the weird chick. Weird.
Yeah,
fairy
it was
thing.
literally right before I got robbed. I
Yeah.
I gave you money. I think I like paid for drinks at the bar at some point,
Yeah.
or you know what I mean? Like
When we
was
were in
just
that
shelling
place
it
with
out.
that person doing that thing.
Yeah, but now the Malador's just now throwing money around because he's been stealing so much.
You guys have a lot of those stories now. Like, you remember that place with that person doing that thing? You guys have a lot of those stories now.
Yeah.
See, I'm
Yeah.
waiting for any of our listeners or viewers to do what they do best and put the plot line together of everything that's been going on. Because I might have notes and shit, but unless I go back and listen to and watch old episodes, there's a lot of things that
I'm
you
scared
like
Vernon's
misplace
gonna
and forget.
return. I
He's
don't
not.
want to see him again.
No, he ain't coming back.
The fucking turtle, bro.
I kind of gave a shout out to him by putting him in the light bar, but that's about it.
Yep.
All right, guys. But yeah, if any of you guys are available tomorrow, we might play Monday or Tuesday. Like Garrison, I know you have to go back to work to get all your crazy hours, but I do not go back till Tuesday at midnight. So if anyone wants to or is able to between now and Tuesday, we could probably do it.
I'll be free.
But we can't do the gladiator games without everyone participating. Otherwise. But here's the other part is I'm not going to skip a week just because we can't get the whole crew. So if we have to wait for Saturday to get the entire crew to do the games, then fine. However, if Saturday rolls around and one person can't show up, sorry about you.
Right.
Because I don't want to punish everyone for, like, I get it, everyone has their thing, but I don't want to punish everybody else.
Right.
Just because one can't show up. So.
It happens. We always get him caught up with. We always get him caught up.
On our
Jill, how's that even a question? Show it.
Yeah.
So the booth we were working for was the Dragonwood Controversy. They raise reptiles and their population and stuff. And they're doing a fundraiser for Valentine's Day where you can name a rat after someone you don't
name a rat.
Feed it to a gator.
Nice.
So this was we're sending out Valentines to anyone who does it. And this was the Valentine that I designed.
Hell yeah, let's see this shit.
Like, I drew that myself.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna name one Garrison.
Hold on, what did you name the rat that you fed to the gator?
That'd probably be Corey.
I feel like next year the whole group would just write Malador and all of the fucking all of the rats would be named Malador except mine.
That is funny. Garrison, were you here when we talked about that?
No.
Next year in February,
Come to Florida.
Next year in February as a group, like all of us as the failed attempt group are gonna go to the MegaCon here in Florida.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely try. 100%.
So it's
really fun.
So I mean, like, I'm saying it out loud, but it's February. You said February 4th to 8th or some shit.
6th to the 9th.
6th to the 9th. Okay, in
Okay.
I
February.
sent the link in the chat to the actual MegaCon page.
Yep.
Tickets
Mhm.
go on sale on March 7th.
That's a
Okay.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Saturday,
Sunday.
Sunday.
Fantastic. So it's plenty of time to plan.
It's a whole year.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
plenty of time to plan. I would actually like to see all of us go, and the because it's a MegaCon, I want us to dress as our characters. So I mean,
Nice.
Garrison, you don't have to change a thing.
Yeah.
I
You
think
are-
I'm gonna. I
You're
think I'm gonna
already
do
Keanu
like
Reeves. You just
a Ghost Rider Malador. I'm gonna get like a Ghost Rider mask, and I'm gonna spray paint it red, and like it's gonna look real cool. I have some plans.
Okay. Yeah, do what you got to do. But Garrison's the only one that doesn't have to dress up because he already looks like Keanu Reeves. He just has to put fake armor on and put a sword on his back.
Armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wear
Walk
just
around
wear a
with the wave.
I just need to
Just-
show up
just do-
naked, then I'll be
Need someone
Malador.
to
Yeah, there you go. Well, no, show up naked, but you have to be
I
red,
have to be painted red, yeah.
painted red.
That might be frowned upon, gentlemen.
I don't know.
Well,
I've seen
well, no. Listen,
people,
Well, considering someone flashed their pussy at me at MegaCon.
What? All right, I need the story.
that happened.
Okay, so
hold on. Let me say goodnight and get off recording. Hang on.
Let's talk.
Or
Hold on.
before we lose everything to do with YouTube. Love you guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. Keep
I won,
watching.
fuck you, Craig. Good night, everyone.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.